2023, 2025 season. We got ourselves a primetime game. Tua Tagovailoa, Josh Allen. Who's going to take it tonight, y'all? Make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up, and of course, subscribe to the channel. So yeah, this is a funny one for a couple reasons. We know that Tua Tagovailoa gave much praise to Josh Allen over the last 24 hours. And so now they'll be facing each other tonight on a Thursday night as we get started with the show. Quick shout out to the Wrench Gang. Shout out to the family, all the listeners, all the watchers. I do appreciate each and every one of you. So yeah, I'm a little bit confused by the spread. It does say 10.5, over unders 50.5. So if the spread's 10.5, Vegas is saying 50.5 points. I mean, are you saying, 40 to 10? Is that how you're saying it? Maybe a 40-7? I mean, that's what I'm thinking. About 40-7. Shout out to Bills Mafia in the building. Let's go. Yeah, all jokes aside, I think 40-7. But that's the fan in me. The unbiased Jay is going to tell you to expect the unexpected because this is an AFC East divisional rival game. And you should not sleep on these Dolphins because guess what? This would be the night where everything is on the line for the Dolphins. We're talking jobs. We're talking career. We're talking pride. Everything is on the line for the Dolphins right now, right? They're down 0-2. You lose to the Bills on a Thursday night in front of everybody in the world. You then go to 0-3. So I do think we're going to see more of a fight than what may be portrayed in the odds and as far as what we're thinking or expecting. So I'm actually going to table my expectations as far as the fan side tonight. And I think we're going to see an interesting game. For sure. Shout out to you, Geneva. What's going on with you? How you doing? Vinny T in the building. Shout out to you, Tactical. What up, man? It says Bills 31, Dolphins 18. Okay. James Walker, what up, yo? What's going on with you? James Taylor in the house says, tell him, Jay. Hey, listen, you know me. I gotta keep it unbiased. Yes, I'm wearing a Bills hat, but I'm an unbiased commentator, if you will. Y'all know how we get down over here. I am a fan of the Bills, but we cover all 32 teams, and, I have to give respect where respect is due. This is a professional football organization who has a chance to win just like anybody else. Now, are they going to do what is required and what needs to be done? That's on the other side of the coin. With this Bills defense, they've been playing pretty much lights out since last week. And so coming into this one, you do expect to see the pressure from Joey Bosa. Obviously, we know that Matt Milano's out, Ed Oliver's out. So that does make a little bit of a difference as far as with that defensive line and, what the Dolphins may game plan for as far as with the run and trying to figure out some opportunities for Tagovailoa to really move that ball. So, yeah, we'll see. Mark Griffin, what up, man? Shout out to you. Good to see you. Tyler in the building. Matthew says Miami 0, Bills 70. 70. Leanne, what up? Says, what up, Jay? I'm ready for a good game tonight. We've been waiting all day for this. We have been waiting all day. That is for sure. All right, y'all. We're currently at 35 likes. If you have not, make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. We are now at 36, so we need 74. 74 of you to hit that like, hit that thumbs up so we can get to that 100 mark before kickoff. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate the love and support. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe, click that bell, turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream. I do appreciate you all for the support. DJ Gene in the house, what up, man? Shout out to Darling Nancy in the house. Says win or no deal. Keep swimming and have seafood salad for dinner. Enjoy the game. Go Bills. Shout out to you, Nancy. Sassy holding it down for the Wrench Gang. Let's go. Ryan Devlin in the building, being a member for 35 months, y'all. Showing the loyalty. I appreciate that, man. Let's go. Gotta get my sounds right there. There we go. Cool. Ryan Devlin in the house. Says Josh looking good in that visor. I think, yeah, he looked real good. He probably should keep it. If you like to run and you want to get busy out there in that field, probably, keep that visor on from now on. You know what I'm saying? Daniel, what up, bro? Good to see you. George in the house. Let's go. Chris TV says, who's ready for some Buffalo style sushi? Little red hot. You know how we do. Little Franks in the building. All right, shout out to Jason liking the stream over on Facebook. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. As the Bills defer, Miami will be taking it out first as we get started here. Dante, what up, bro? This is good evening, young man, sir. Just about to settle in with my peach cobbler and wine. Oh, you got the peach cobbler? I'm going to have to make some this weekend. I'm going to have to do it. Shout out to you for reminding me. All right. We're at 59 likes, y'all. Can we get 41 more before kickoff? Can we hit that one hundo before kickoff? We need 41 more likes.
Miami going 0-3 ain't gonna be good for that team.
Shout out to Matt coming through with the $2 super chat donation, starting it off. Miami going 0-3 ain't gonna be good for that team. Well, you're right. You're definitely right. So here we go. As the Bills will be sending it out to Miami. Bills have deferred. Miami will start with the ball first, so we'll get to see what this Bills defense can do against this Miami offense on a Thursday night football. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have kickoff, as this will be taken from the goal line. Hits that right side all the way down to the 20. Makes a nice move. Cuts back to the left on the 30 to the 40. All the way down to the 50 before Eskers gets pushed out of bounds. And that's a strong start. Strong start to come out, right? You're giving your quarterback some space to work with. Hey, I got you to the 47-yard line. Do something with it as Tiger Valo and company come out on the field here. 1st and 10. Shout out to Gene. What up, man? Shout out to the Facebook crew holding it down. I appreciate y'all. Here we go. Patty in the house. Shout out to you, Patty. All right. 1st and 10 as Tiger Valoa under center. A-Chain in the backfield. Little motion as the Bills show a 4-man rush. Little play action. Throws to the right side. This is going to be caught for about 6 yards. This leads to 2nd down. So, getting it started early, right? Nice little return for 47 yards. You get the pass going for 5 yards. It's now 2nd and 5 as Washington reels that one in. Everett, what up, man? Good to see you. Shout out to you, Sassy. Says happy Thursday night football. As we have 10 seconds on the play clock, Bills show a 4-man rush. Tiger Valoa takes a snap. This is going to be a handoff here. Right side, no gain as the Bills defense makes a stop. And this will turn into 3rd and 5. Shout out to you, Yolanda. Holding it down on Facebook. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Get down. Says interception now works for me. Let's see what they're going to do. 3rd and 4, punch out maybe if they go for the run. We'll see. They're at the, what is it here? The 39. It looks like. Here we go. 3rd and 4. As 4 seconds on the play clock, takes the snap. Tiger Valoa throws right side. This is going to be caught. What hands by Tyreek Hill as he picks up 6 yards and a 1st down before he runs out of bounds. Ryan says eating a filet mignon. The bacon wrap ones are so good. The bacon wrap ones are real good. Shout out to Perry Davis coming through with the $20 super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. 1st and 10 here for Miami. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. 1st and 10 for Miami as they go back to the pass. Sends it to the flat left side. This is going to be caught. Plenty of space, and Miami moving the ball now as Achane reels in another first down for Miami. 15 yards on the play. And this is where, the Bills defense, I think, may not be fully ready. I'm starting to see some of the gaps in coverage that we didn't see last week. And Achane is being used not only just for the run, but, he's out there receiving and creating good opportunities to move this ball as they're now down to the 21, 1st and 10, as Tagovailoa takes the snap. They go back to the run here. Left side picks up about 2 yards. 2nd down. Sean McDermott, the defensive coach. We're not going to talk about that yet. It says, let's turn these Dolphins into fish sticks. I ain't had fish sticks in so long. Them things is gross. If you love them, you love them. I do not like fish sticks. I'm just saying. Shout out to Lisa. Says, hey, Jay Toole will give the Dolphins a touchdown. We'll see. 2nd and 7 as Tagovailoa under center. And they go to a play action here. Throws to the left side once again. Plenty of space. Washington making moves. And he will pick up a first down, but there is a flag on the field. So we'll have to see what this one is about here. As Miami is walking back, and it looks like too many men on the field. So 2nd down. Mammal sticks. That's crazy. They're doomed if their game plan is to spam screens all game. Well, it's working so far. Right? It works until it doesn't. As what a hit. What a hit on that block. That's kind of crazy. As they get called for that. So here we go. 2nd and 12 as they get backed up. 5 seconds on the play clock. And they go back to the run. Right side now for Achane. Cuts back in. Still going and picks up about 11. This will turn into a 3rd and 1, maybe 3rd and 2. As we get down to the 11-minute mark in this first quarter. Yeah, you guys are funny. Defense will adjust. They must adjust, for sure. You were expected to be dominant coming into this game, and it looks like some of the weaknesses are being exploited. Now, we do know that Milano is out and obviously at Oliver. But as they say, next man up, right? Next man up. And that's what we need to see here. 3rd and 1, 5 seconds on the play clock. They go back to the run, cuts back, and still going, breaks through the line, and that's going to be a pick of about 7 yards as these Dolphins will have it 1st and goal, and they're fired up. They are fired up, ladies and gentlemen. This classic Sean McDonald's giving 8 yards of play that to anyone half decent. Called him Sean McDonald. That's crazy. Defense looking like they're in quicksand. Now watch the offense go 3 and out. Dang, y'all ain't got faith tonight? What's going on now? What's going on, Bills Mafia? Where you at? Here we go, 1st and goal. They go back to the run, and that is a stop in the backfield as Gordon II gets wrapped up. Bills red zone defense getting the stop, making it 2nd and goal after a loss of a yard. How long will Milano and Oliver be out? I'm not sure. I think it was for a couple weeks. But as far as Milano, I'm just not sure where his career is going. I think, he's having a lot of issues as far as with those injuries, and it's starting to add up on his body, unfortunately. And, he's well past his prime. So that's a conversation that we'll have to have for sure. 2nd and goal as Tagovailoa throws short right side. This is going to be caught here. Big hit as Washington reels this in, picks up about 6 yards. It'll be 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Lisa says, come on, Tua. Don't let me down, please. Now, listen, Lisa, I know that, you a Ravens fan. You can't be just rooting for the Dolphins now. She's like, please, Dolphins, you got to beat them. They beat my Ravens. You got to beat them. 3rd and goal as we're now down to 8 minutes and 30 seconds here in the first quarter. So can this red zone defense get a stop? As nobody mentioned the train to Jay, and this is going to be a run up the middle, still going, and this is a touchdown. And I got the hiccups, y'all. I'm sorry. This is a touchdown for Gordon the second. I'm in such shock right now. I got the hiccups. Gordon the second runs in and scores a touchdown for the Miami Dolphins as they get things started. And with the extra point, it'll be 7-0 Miami. Shout out to you, Purple. Good to see you. Good to see you. It says that second and third level is food. Well, unfortunately, the defense has had their struggles, and I think we're running into the same issue that we witnessed against the Ravens, right? If you got a solid running game, if you got anyone that's, remotely decent that can, that's shifty, can move, can cut in and out, the Bills have trouble with that, and especially they get to that second level, that's where it gets really interesting. So that's what we just witnessed. Miami came down, scored first, and so we'll see how the offense answers. We will see how the offense answers. VP Eimer says Dolphins came to play. Well, I expected it. What did I say at the beginning of the stream? I said, listen, this is almost one of those games where it's like, it's like must win. Divisional rival game, jobs on the line. So there you go. Hard 804 says, what up, Jay? Y'all be all right? They don't want y'all having the ball straight up. Well, we'll see. Bills get the ball next. Quick timeout, commercial break. We're currently at 88 likes, y'all. We need 12 more likes, 12 more thumbs up to get to 100. If you have not, make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up button. We need 12 more to get over that 100 mark. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe, click that bell, turn on your notifications that way you don't miss a stream. We're in a quick timeout commercial break. Quick shout out to Christopher Jones as well as Gilberto for liking the stream on Facebook. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to the Facebook crew holding it down as we keep it going. Says, I heard your comment, brother. I shuddered when I heard explain the bigness of this game. Listen, I wouldn't, you guys know, or most of you know. Some of the new people don't know, but they will. But the ones who know, I look at this from all angles. Yes, I'm a fan of, and I'm in the Bills Mafia, but the unbiased version of me knows how this game can possibly go. You've got a team that's against the ropes, and they're not going to go down without swinging. So your offense needs to step up. Your defense is going to need to make some adjustments and get things together. And that's where the Bills are at right now. That's where they're at right now. So there you go. Lance says, they in Buffalo, not Miami. This is our house. Tater says, it's hoodie time. Not yet, my friend. Not yet. Says, one of my dogs got stung by a bee. His one eye is swollen. That's why I'm late. That's crazy. Sorry to hear that, Purple. Hope your dog is okay. Dogs love playing with the honey, right? It's like the worst kind of insects to play around with. All right, here we go. As the kick is off, back to the Bills to be taken here from the end zone. Hits that right side, gets all the way down to about the 29, maybe the 30, and that's where the Bills will start 1st and 10 as Josh Allen and company trot out to the field. Josh Allen rocking the visor now as trying to avoid. No, he's not. Oh, yeah, I see it now. It's like really clear. Which obviously is needed. So, yeah, there's also a flag on the field. Bro says, we all get stung at least once a year. Really? Man, the last time I got stung, I was a kid. I try to avoid getting stung. Shout out to Christopher coming through with the $2 super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the $2 donation. As there's going to be a flag on Hawes for the unnecessary roughness on the Bills, and we're starting off not in a good way. I know this is a divisional rival. I know there's going to be some bad blood. But you got to be disciplined out there, right? You're trying to get a win in your house. In your house. Here we go. 1st and 10 as Allen directing traffic. 15 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. Looks left. Throws high. And this is going to be broken up, incomplete. Try to get it to Coleman. There is a flag as well. And it looks like this may be on the defense for pass interference. They were fighting a little bit, so I can see why that flag was thrown. But we'll see if they actually call it as the refs huddle up.
Let's go, Bills. Rocking with best tonight till my eyelids refuse to open anymore.
As this will be called here on Jones for the pass interference. Shout out to VP Armor coming through with the $7.77 super chat donation. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. It says, let's go Bills. Rocking with the best tonight till my eyelids refuse to open anymore. Time for Josh Allen to dial up a touchdown drive. We haven't seen the deep ball yet, have we? We have not seen that yet. Just one play. I just want to see one play. Get your boy Jay excited. Here we go. Allen drops back in the shotgun. Quick, short check down. Gets it to Cook. That's a pickup of about 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. Don't get me wrong. I want you to move the ball, but let me see where's the deep ball at? Does it exist anymore? Is there anybody who can go down and catch a 40-yard ball? Can we have that conversation? Shout out to you, Priscilla. What's going on with you? Can we see that just one time? I'm not asking for too much. All right, here we go. 2nd and 5 as Allen under center, Cook in the backfield. And they go to the run as Cook cuts left, still going, breaking tackles. And he'll get a nice gain, pick up a big 1st down as 16 yards on the run for James. Let him cook. 1st down Bills. Shout out to you, Kobe. What up, man? Negan says, trap game, Jay? It seems like it, right? It could be one of those. It could be one of those. Jay, the Lions are going down Monday night. Y'all talking about trap games, that Lions-Ravens game? That's going to be a crazy one. So here we go. 1st and 10, Allen back under center. They go back to the run with Cook. Makes a nice move, good blocking, and picks up another 11 yards on the ground. 1st and 10 for the Bills. So this is a division game against a team with a lot of history, so anything can happen. So Cook is an ankle-breaking fool, without a doubt. All right, so 1st and 10. And you know that the bots are in here tonight. We got to get them out of here. There we go. They're out. Let's go. So 1st and 10 here at the 36 as they go back to the run. Cook hits that right side. He'll pick up about another 5. So Bills keeping it on the ground, letting Cook get busy, getting some nice gains as we're down to 6 minutes and some change here, 2nd down. It says, it's a setup for money. What kind of setup are you talking about? Yeah, let James cook. Let him cook. Shout out to you, Jeff King. What up, man? Let's go, bro. 2nd down as we're down to 5 minutes and 30 seconds here in this 1st quarter. Allen back in the shotgun. 5 seconds on the play clock as Palmer motions. The Dolphins bring 4. Quick throw to Kincaid. He'll pick up a 1st down and some. Gets down to about the 20 in the Miami Dolphins territory. So, Bills taking their time, right? Getting the run going, a couple passes. And looks like they'll bring in Dawson Knox on this one. Quick shout out to Don Jenkins for liking the stream over on Facebook. Shout out to the Facebook crew holding it down. I appreciate y'all. If you have not, make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up as we keep it going. 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Bills. Allen back under center. And you have Johnson in the backfield. 3 seconds on the play clock. Little toss right side, cuts back, and that's going to be a defensive stand for Miami. They stopped Johnson for maybe a gain of a yard. 2nd and 9. And the Bills was marching in. Let's go. Hey, Jay, do you have Instagram? I do. Search the name. Search the name. You'll find Your boy Jay on Instagram. All right. So here we go. 2nd and 9 for these Bills. So where do you go here now, right? You take a shot to the end zone. I would like to see it. You're at the 20, right? Coleman, end zone. As Allen takes a snap, pressure, looking, throws left side. That's going to be caught. Dalton Kincaid stays on his feet. Touchdown. Bills, let's go. Dalton Kincaid, ladies and gentlemen. And there it is. There it is. Where's my air horn? They're like, Jay, where's the air horn? There we go. There we go. Says it's early in Arizona and in the game too. Love the Bills always. Let's go. Shout out to the Trace. Has just tuned in. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go. Dalton Kincaid staying on his feet, fighting through traffic, and scores for the Bills, tying it up here at 7 apiece as Prater puts the extra point in. And we got ourselves a game, y'all. 4 minutes and 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Quick timeout commercial break. Kincaid. There it is. Tyrell says, no train. We got the train. Let me make sure my volume's good, though. I don't want to. There it is, y'all. Let's go. Says the score shows on the board before Jay says it. That's fine. That's fine. Just throw up some hearts or something. Brother Irwin, what up, man? What's going on with you? Jeff King says, okay now. And this, Buffalo, stop playing with your food, right? Stop playing with the food. Stop playing with the food. Get your chopsticks out, We're having a relaxed night in the chat, y'all. It's a relaxed night. French gang, y'all can have fun and relax tonight. Y'all don't got to be on one. Everybody's so uptight lately. Relax. It's all good. It's all good. Says, there you go. It's going to be a good game. Marion in the house. What up, Marion? Says, yo, Jay, where do you think Kincaid in the top 10 tight ends in the NFL right now? You can't put him in the top 10. I don't think he's there yet. Unfortunately. I don't think he's there yet because, to be honest, you have them rotating him with Dawson Knox, so they kind of, share the workload when it comes to the tight end game. Now, talent-wise, oh yeah, he's definitely talented, but it's really I think hard to put him in that category, unfortunately. So there you go. Athletics says, relax, Jay, put the hoodie in the closet. Listen, I ain't wore the hoodie in 3 weeks. I don't think I'm going to need to wear the hoodie until, playoff times. Just saying. Or maybe when you're the Chiefs game or the Eagles game. I think everything else after that is just chilling. We just chilling. Everything's good. Everything's good. Says Jay wearing Jim Kelly era Bills cap. Y'all are funny. All right, we're at 130 likes, y'all. The next goal is 250. 250 likes, 250 thumbs up. If you have not, make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up button. I do appreciate the love and support. Our next goal is 250. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click that bell. Turn on your notifications that way you don't miss a stream. Hit that like button if you like wings with the blue cheese. Somebody go hit that like button if you like wings with the blue cheese, y'all. Here we go as the Bills will kick it back to Miami. This will be taken here from the 4 as they hit that left side, cuts back across the field and goes down at about the 32. And there's a flag down on the field. Flag down on the field. James Cook is kind of good. Just give him the ball. Kinda. Wow. I said kind of good. All right. Shout out to you, Michael. I appreciate you, bro, liking the show, bro, on Facebook. Facebook crew holding it down, y'all. They come with all the likes. Let's go. Says, is there any other way to have them? No. You get your wings, your blue cheese, they're supposed to give you the celery and carrots. If they don't give you the celery and the carrots, you're at the wrong place. Just letting you know. It's a requirement. And that's when people having conversations about, like buffalo wings. Let's go get some buffalo wings. 9 times out of 10, they're not getting the celery and the carrots, and that's how you know it's not real wings. Shout out to Dakota Shelton for subscribing. Here we go. 1st and 10 for Miami as Tagovailoa takes a snap, throws left side, incomplete. Couldn't reel it in. A little high for Washington. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Shout out to Tyler Payne for liking the stream. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Does Bose have a sack yet? He does not. Cyphers says, yeah, Jay slapped those Dolphins with that blue cheese. Just spread it across. Spread it across. 2nd and 10 as we're now down to 3 minutes and 54 seconds in this first quarter. Bills showing a 5-man rush. As they go to the handoff here, Achane picks up about 4. This will lead to 3rd down. 3rd down. Shout out to Janiris. Shout out to you. Says you can have wings with blue cheese or blue cheese. If you have any questions, please call Anchor Bar. There's no other option. It's just blue cheese and blue cheese. Shout out to you, Nancy. If you can't eat buffalo wings right, don't eat them at all. Team blue cheese. That's what I'm saying. Here we go. 3rd and 5. As we have motion. Bills showing a blitz. They bring 4. That's a fumble. Tagovailoa picks it up and dives forward. And this will lead to 4th and about 3 and a 3 and out. So there it is. Miami will punt it away as this Bills defense makes a good stop to get the ball back. So it looks like Tagovailoa may have not been paying attention to that snap, and unfortunately for him, fumbles it, but does pick it back up, dives forward. Miami punts it away. As this will be taken here from the 21. Cuts back inside, takes a big shot as the Bills will start about the 36, 1st down. 1st down. Shout out to you, Justice. Anchor Bar is where it all started. You got the blue cheese, celery, and your wings. No change in the order. The original is always the best. Always. Always. Can't stand you, Seinfeld. Says, nice to meet you. This is a refreshing vibe as I watch the game and cook. Y'all are a vibe for real. Thank you. I am cooking wings for homeless families right now. Shout out to you, Can't Stand You, Seinfeld, for what you do for the homeless families. Much love. We appreciate that. And welcome to the channel. Anybody that looks out and helps is a friend of ours and a part of the family for sure. Says, don't get me wrong, I love fish for dinner, but don't fry the Dolphins. Don't fry them, please. Don't fry them. All right, y'all. We're at 152 likes. Still trying to get to that 250. We're 98 away. 98 away. So make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. I appreciate the love and support. Says Bills defense definitely needs to get in harpoon mode. Y'all got all the Marine jokes today. S Max, the defensive play calling is getting into his head already. He was afraid the blitz was coming. Yeah, they showed the blitz, kept 4. And you could tell that completely rattled him, which was basically good on the call there for the defense. I like that. It you mix up the packages there and kind of throw them off. So that was a good call. Good call for sure. As long as Lamar and Josh are in the league, they are going to be fighting for MVP. Yeah, I mean that's that's an argument that can be had for sure. Shout out to Loretta Ferguson. Let's go. Shout out to you, Loretta. Cypher says, wife made sausage balls tonight for the game. Listen, me and the old lady went to a wedding, and we had some of the best sausage balls ever. It had like a little spicy kick to it. It was so good. I had like 12 of them. They were so good. So I got to get the recipe. I got to find it. Got to find it. All right. Says LJ MVP again. I can feel it. Yeah, y'all about to start a riot in the chat already. All right. So we're back, y'all. Trying to start a riot. Hashtag who's going to be the MVP? Drop it in the chat. Here we go. 1st and 10 as Allen takes the snap. This is going to be a handoff to Cook as he picks up about 9 yards on the carry. 2nd down. So Josh got his MVP. It's time for a ring. Screw the MVP crap. I agree. I think that ring is way more important than that MVP for sure. Leanne says Josh Allen. Alucard says Baker Mayfield MVP. All right, going way out the box. So here we go. 2nd and 1. Allen under center calls for a motion. Little sweep there. Right side. Gets some good blocking. And this will be a 1st down. We'll grab at the collar there. They'll let it go. Not too big of a deal as Moore gets to go and picks up a 1st down for the Bills. Elijah coming across on the sweep there. 1st and 10 at the 43. Geneva says Josh MVP. Bisquick sausage and some cheese. Okay. What up, bass player? I see you. Here we go. 1st and 10 as play action. Allen throws high right side. This is caught as this will be Kincaid once again getting busy tonight, y'all. I like what I'm seeing. Kincaid out there making a difference, right? You got to be a Swiss Army knife as a tight end, right? Being in the right spot, having good hands, being able to fight through the contact. And that's what we're seeing tonight out of Kincaid. 3 receptions, 41 yards, and 1 touchdown tonight for the stats. Here we go. 1st and 10. Allen back under center. As Palmer motions, little toss to the right side. Johnson gets going now. And he'll pick up maybe 4 yards. 2nd down. So I think it's time for us to put some pads on and go help the Bills. Yeah. Oh, man. You guys are funny. Shout out to Edgardo. What up, man? Bills Mafia in the house. So here we go. 2nd and 6 as we're down to zeros in the 1st quarter. And that is your score. 7 apiece as we lock it up for the 1st quarter. Take it to a quick timeout commercial break. Bills have the ball at the Miami 27. It's going to be 2nd and 6 when we come back. All right. We're trying to get our numbers up tonight, y'all. We're 162 likes, still trying to get to that 250. Make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. We are currently 88 away from hitting that 250 mark. I do appreciate the love and support as we keep it going. So, did y'all see how Tagovailoa acknowledged Josh Allen 24 hours ago, how he praised him and said he could do all the things that he couldn't do? That was pretty nice of him, huh? Pretty nice. Says there's no escape from the Kincaid raid. Matthew said, let's smack Dolphins, send them back to Florida. Hey, I thought it was really interesting for a couple reasons because, listen, I'm from the era where you were competitive no matter what. It doesn't matter if you lost, if you knew you were going to lose or you knew you didn't have the best opportunity. You had some confidence in these pregame meetings and pressers. Leah, you're funny, man. You're funny. Says every time my wife makes sausage balls, the Bills win, so no worries. All right, cool. Got some luck on our side. Josh Morris says, what up, Jay? First time back since last season. I expect a blowout tonight. Let's go. Good to see you, bro. Been a minute. Welcome back. Titan Long says, just do it. Squish the fish. Marion says, yo, Jay, who has the Dolphins been targeting as of right now? And what's Tyreek Hill's stats? I don't have the box score, but I can try and pull it up here for you guys. As he's been mixing it up between the run with Achane and obviously Washington. We've seen Hill with maybe one or two catches for a first down. But that's been about it. He hasn't really been able to get it to Tyreek Hill, which once again asks the question: is he scared to get picked off? Is Tyreek Hill not in creating separation? There's gonna be a lot of discussions as far as after this game, as far as what's going on with these Dolphins, depending on how things go. As I'm trying to get these stats for you, let me get back to it here. 2nd and 6 for the Bills as we start the second quarter. They go to the run here with Cook, hits that right side, getting pushed by everybody. And this will be about 3 yards on the carry. 3 yards on the carry. It says Brady's a fraud. Yeah. What up, Meech? Says Chiefs Nation in the house. All right, I see you. What do you think about Tom Brady's cheating scandal? Why is there always a cheating scandal around Tom Brady? He's out. He's not out the league, but he bought the Raiders, or he's a part of the Raiders. He's an owner. He's moved on, and we're still talking about the cheating allegations of Tom Brady. Yes, I know there's new allegations, as it's now 3rd and 2 here, as Cook will dive, picking up about 5 yards and get a first down. Listen, I think as long as Tom Brady is around the pigskin, he's going to be accused of some kind of allegations. They were saying that he shouldn't be involved in production meetings because he's an owner of a team, but he also works for Fox. So it's kind of weird that, he's in this weird dilemma, right? He has to be a part of these meetings because he's obviously, doing commentary and he's an analyst, but he also owns part of the Raiders. So how do you combat that? So here we go. 1st and 10 as Allen takes a snap, pressure, looking, throws high, right side, going towards the end zone, incomplete, going to Kincaid. He had it in his hands and it was knocked out. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Kincaid going for the second touchdown of the night. 2nd and 10. What a dime. Right in the bread basket, as we call it. And Kincaid just could not reel it in. Good defense, though, by the Dolphins there, for sure. Got to give credit where credit is due, as that's a good play leading to a 2nd and 10. So here we go. As now the Dolphins are showing the blitz. We have motion by Moore. Quick, short throw gets it over to Shakir. He steps up fighting as he's surrounded by a sea of white jerseys, picks up about 9 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Got to squeeze the ball. That's for sure. Conflict of interest. I mean, like I said, I'm sure the NFL knew about this before it happened, right? They knew that, he was already commentating for Fox. They allowed him to become an owner. So why is this an issue now? That's all I'm saying. Here we go. 3rd and 2. As Palmer motions. Cook in the backfield. Quick throw. And this is caught on a slant by Coleman. 1st and goal. 1st and goal. So there you go. Don't settle for the field goal. You got to punch it in. You got to punch it in. For sure. I got to see if I got it, yo. I think I got it. Do I got it? Nope. I made some changes, unfortunately, so I don't think I got it. Yeah, it's not there. All right. I'll have to add it next time. So 1st and goal, 5 seconds on the play clock. Here we're down to 12 minutes in this first quarter. Timeout called by Josh Allen. Timeout. So it says Josh Allen surpasses Patrick Mahomes to become the fastest player in NFL history to reach 300 career offensive touchdowns, including playoffs. You know, it's another stat and another accolade that looks very good on Josh's resume. But you need a Super Bowl. And I say that because you can have the best resume, but if you don't achieve what needs to be done, the fulfillment just isn't there. Makes sense? It kind of makes sense, right? First and goal. First and goal. Shout out to you, Grid. I got you. Here we go. All right, Bills, first and goal, y'all. As Allen under center, Cook in the backfield. Calls for motion. Play action. Allen rolls out left side on the move. Toss, little toss. As that is to Haas. Haas for a 5-yard touchdown. And that's a name you don't hear in the end zone that much. As Haas will reel it in for a 5-yard touchdown for the Bills. And he slipped up on that play too. So Allen with just a little flick of the wrist gets it over to Hawes, and he'll pick up a Bills touchdown. Extra point will make it 14-7 as we have 11 minutes and 54 seconds left in this second quarter. So there you go. Right? I was like, who is that? And then, like, as soon as I see the back of the jersey, I'm like, oh, that's Hawes. So what a play call, right? Mixing it up. I see you, Brady. I see you, Brady. Presto says Allen is unstoppable. Broken Nose Allen is cooking. It's so funny. It was Haas from Bonanza. You guys are a trip. Cardi B is with child. Yes. Yes, she is. That's a whole nother story. I don't want to get into Stephon Diggs business, but yes, Cardi B is with child, and it's Stephon Diggs. Says it'll be real if I had a broken nose, you wouldn't catch me playing ball. Ryan's like, yo, I'd be in the bed. Yo, I'm not doing it. Josh Allen is not the best Bills quarterback, not at this point. What? Who is? And don't say Kelly, because Kelly was in 4 Super Bowls. Who's the best Bills quarterback? We need answers. And fast. Shout out to you, Lisa. I have Cook on 2 or more receptions. You think he can do it? Oh, yeah, we got plenty of time for that. Plenty of time. Shout out to you, Big Slam. What up, man? What's going on with you? Wish Jim Kelly would have got a Super Bowl win. I mean, we all do. For sure. Tyrod. Tyrod, huh? All right. I mean, you might as well say Nathan Peterman. Nathan Peterman was the best Bills quarterback, bar none. Bar none. J.P. Lossman was the best Bills quarterback, bar none. Not Josh Allen. Guys are a little crazy. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We're here for it, though. We're here for it. All right. Quick little timeout commercial break after the 5-yard touchdown by Hawes. It is now 14-7 with 11 minutes and 54 seconds left in this second quarter. Quick little timeout commercial break. Yeah, EJ Manuel, Bills Hall of Fame. Oh, man, here we go. Here we go. A lot of y'all talk about the bad times. And y'all forget about them EJ Manuel days. Woo! Them days was tough. Kick is off back to Miami as this will be taken here from the 5. Hits that right side, slips up and goes down at about the 26. First and 10. First and 10. Says, then let me see him win a championship. Listen, we here for the ride. We here for the ride, Tyrone. You'll be converted soon enough. Don't worry. I know you a Jets fan and you looking to jump ship. Just come on over. just come on over. You don't gotta wait. Just go ahead and get on the bandwagon now. We accept people coming over. So here we go. 8 seconds on the play clock. As this is going to be a play fake here. Tagovailoa rolls out left side, throws across the body, and that almost got picked off. That was a bad throw to Tyreek Hill. This will lead to 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Stop with the Google searches. Stop with the Google searches. All right, 2nd and 10. I'm going back to the 70s with Joe Ferguson. Ryan says, if McDaniel loses, do you think he gets fired? I think we may see breaking news if Miami loses this game in a blowout fashion. If it's close, he might be able to keep his job. But I think if they get blown out, as this will be caught here, right side, gain of maybe 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and about 6. I think if Miami gets blown out, Mike McDaniel may be in an unfortunate situation. And you know what? To be honest, you don't want to hear that, right? You don't want to see that. You don't want to see anybody lose their job, right? People have families, but the reality is he has not been performing, up to the standard with this team, and especially with the elite talent that they have. There needs to be some changes. So it's just the reality of it. But here we go. As we're down to 5 seconds on the play clock, Tagovailoa directing traffic, takes a snap, pressure, looking, in trouble, gets out of it, rolls left, and will throw incomplete. Bills defense, Johnson making the play, and this will lead to a punt from Miami. It's not his fault. It's Tua. Yeah, well, the problem is, right, you're not going to get rid of the quarterback. It's just a reality of it. They're not going to get rid of the quarterback. They're going to get rid of you, the head coach, because you weren't able to either game plan correctly or get your defense right. I think the GM will be gone as well if that happens. As Miami will punt it back to the Bills. This will be taken here at the 27, 1st and 10, timeout commercial break. So, yeah, I think when you have a situation with a coach who has so much talent and he's not able to get that talent going in the right direction, you start asking questions. And, I mean, this was a team that was in 2 wild card games, if I'm not mistaken. And whenever the weather's under 40 degrees, they're 0-7. That's kind of crazy. That means you don't have your team ready. You don't have your team prepared. You haven't built any cadence as far as for them to be ready in harsh environments. And to be honest, I think that's very important as a coach, right? You should have your team motivated and ready in these cold scenarios because it's going to happen. It's football, right? If you plan for your team to make it to the playoffs, get to a championship, and then obviously go on to a Super Bowl, it is going to be cold outside. And you have to win when it's cold outside. And you're most likely going to go to a place like Buffalo, or you're most likely going to have to go to a place like Pittsburgh or somewhere where it's cold, and you got to find a way to win. So if you can't do it because you're not ready or you're not accustomed to the cold and y'all don't like playing in the cold, you can just tell, who do you blame on that for that? Like I said, there's so many different ways that you can go about putting the blame on people, but ultimately the blame always comes down to the coach. And unfortunately for McDaniel, I think there's just a lot more than just, oh, well, Miami's bad. I think the culture's bad over there. I think he's too relaxed as a coach. I think he doesn't have control of the locker room. I think, how could I put this in an easy way? He's like the parent that wants to be the best friend to the child instead of being the parent to the child. That's like the easiest way to put it, right? Instead of being the coach, he's being their friend. And you can't be that with an organization if you want to win. So there you go. Shout out to Mr. French coming through with the $2 donation. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. It says 3 years with Jay Reason. Man, let's go. Shout out to you, Mr. French. I appreciate you. 3 years. 3 years. Some of y'all 4 years. Some of y'all 5. We're in our 5th year. Holding it down. Much love. All right. BP Homer says, wow, the breakdown from Jay is so beautiful. Y'all know I keep it real. Quick shout out to Easton for subscribing. Here we go. Play action by Allen. Throws short right side. This is going to be caught here. Makes a quick move by Shakir. He'll get about 6 yards on the catch and run. 2nd down. Shout out to Serious Biz. 5th year in the building. Without a doubt. I wonder if they're willing to come out with the NFL-themed bus. I'm not sure. It says, go to bed. I don't miss a second of a Bills game. Can't do that now. Can't do that. Always felt many years ago the Vikings made a big mistake getting a dome. It took away the home field advantage in the second half of the season. You might be right. So here we go. Toss to the left side to Cook. Cuts through, hits that edge. Still going. Tripped up a little bit and will pick up a big gain at the end. 26 yards for Cook as he gets down to the Miami 41, 1st and 10. When they say let that man cook, that is exactly what they're talking about. Give him the ball, let him get busy, and he'll get you a good gain every time. Some people say the man wasn't worth what he was worth. Well, guess what? He was worth every bit of it. As Dontarius says, Hill to the Bills. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. They got what they need, and I think Hill would be a distraction, to be honest. It wouldn't happen. He won too much money. As Allen, play action, looking, has time, keeps it himself. Little flip, gonna be broken up. I didn't like that play. I gotta be honest, Allen. I didn't like that play. I think it was a little risky. You know, you were improvising there. You could have kept it and ran for a few yards. You didn't have to just flip that in the air. He was draped. He was definitely draped. And unfortunately, for Davis, it's going to be an incomplete. So there you go. He's out there having fun. I didn't like that play. 2nd and 10, Allen back in the shotgun. 4 wideouts. Quick throw left side to Coleman. Out to the flat. He'll pick up about 8. It's going to be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. $11 million for Cook is a steal. Well, I mean, like I said, in a world where, you know, they're putting you up against the Saquon Barkleys and the Derrick Henrys, you've proven your worth. But I think the biggest problem was so many people last year were saying that he was not a 3-down back. And what we're seeing from Cook this year completely flips that narrative. And I haven't heard anybody else say that. So sounds like the cleats are in somebody's mouth. As this is going to be a toss here to the right side. This is caught for a 1st down as Shavers getting involved, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Shavers picking up 16 yards. That's a name that everyone was excited to hear making the team. As it's now 1st and 10. Let's go. Allen went for the record for longest forward football flip. Says don't want to see Hill go back to the Chiefs. Yeah. But I think Hill could go back to the Chiefs and it would be fine because it's not the same Tyreek Hill, right? He's lost a step out there, right? He's not the same Tyreek Hill in his prime. He's slowed down a little bit. And to be honest, there's going to be a Dolphin down on the field, injury timeout. To be honest, I think Hill going back to the Chiefs wouldn't work anyways because they have Worthy. They already have it. They already have Tyreek Hill. They have that in Worthy. So there you go. Mike says Tagovailoa used to be so good from stud to a dud. That's crazy. Shaver stepping up, yeah, without a doubt. Every quarterback has a WR1, but Josh loves to share the ball. Well, I don't think it was Josh. I think that Brady changed this game plan to every man eats because it allows him to open up the playbook and it allows Allen to really be able to move the ball and find the open receiver and not feel so pressured. Oh, I got to get it to my number one. I got to get it to my number one. I got to get it to this person or they're going to be mad at me. I got to get, like I think that's obviously a good thing, but it changes the play style and the scheme that, an offensive coordinator will have. And it's worked out, right? It's worked out. It's been really good. Now, when you mix it up with having so many different receivers who can actually catch the ball, that's what makes this offense really click and really work. And so it's good to see people like Coleman get involved and Moore, and now obviously Shavers, and you look at Shakir, who's not really had to play, as much as he did last year, and he can be used in the everyone's used in rotation. And so it's kind of a good thing, right? Nobody's working too much. Working just enough. Just enough. Says division could be out of reach by the time the Bills play the Chiefs. Bills look tough. Well, I'll tell you this right now. If we see these Chiefs lose to the Giants, the conversation will be absolutely crazy that following Monday. It will be absolutely crazy the following Monday. With that said, we are currently at 211 likes. Like I said, that next goal was 250. So if you have not, make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up. We're so close. We just need 39 of you now. 39 more likes, 39 more thumbs up to get to that 250. I do appreciate the love and support. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe, click that bell, turn on your notifications that way you don't miss a stream. Here we go. 1st and 10 as Allen takes a snap. Cook rolls out right side. That's going to be a catch. Picks up about 6 yards as we're now down to 8 minutes in this second quarter. Sailor Man says Bills will be division winners as well as Super Bowl contenders. I like to hear it. I like to hear it. Shout out to you, Benji. Bills got the easiest schedule on earth. Stop it. Did they set the schedule? Did they make the schedule themselves? You acting like Brandon Beane and Sean McDermott was in the boardroom like, all right, we want the Ravens, the Jets, and then Miami, and then the Saints, and then the Falcons, and then the Steelers. That's how we want it. And then we'll have a tough game with the Chiefs. Who made the schedule? Who made the schedule? So here we go, 2nd and 8. Hill ain't going anywhere. New coach equals better Dolphins. Okay. So here we go, 2nd and 8. Bills at the 15 as Allen under center. Cook in the backfield. They go to the handoff, and he almost gets wrapped up before getting back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. But that could have been a very good defensive play. It's going to be 3rd down. It's going to be 3rd down. So Cook has 8 rushes for 74 yards, y'all. 8 rushes for 74 yards. And it's now 3rd and 8. So what do? You go back to the end zone. You go back to Kincaid here. 10 seconds on the play clock as we're now down under 7 minutes in this second quarter. Allen takes a snap. Pressure. Steps up. In trouble. Gets sacked. Wow. You got to get rid of that, Allen. I don't like that. He's running around, not looking down the field. And then he gets sacked. And this will lead to a Prater field goal. Now, you could have went to Knox. Knox was ready, right? You could have threw it to him. He was pretty much open as Allen takes a sack, and this will lead to a field goal. So here we go. 4th and 15, 39-yard attempt. And here we go. Kick is up. Hell no. Y'all, Prater just missed the 39-yard kick. It was so far left that it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. So there you go. Laces out for sure. MB's like, what is he clapping for? I don't know. I don't know. Hold on, let me go back here. Here we go. What's up, Rick? Shout out to you, man. Wide left. That's what that one was. Wide left. Wrench Gang. I call for a relaxed night. And y'all going at it. I said we gonna have a relaxed night. Y'all gotta chill out. Chill out. As this is gonna be tossed here. Left side. This is gonna be picked up for about 2 yards. It's now 2nd down. Relaxed night, y'all. Chill out. As says that whole drive was a troll. Rick says fight. Prater is good, but Tyler Loop is great. Interesting. Okay. Bro, seriously, I've been talking and hyping Prater up so much. I mean, you got to get one, right? Just get one out the way. Is it windy? It is not windy. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 8, as this is going to be a run to the left side. Fighting. Carrying some Bills with them on the run here. A pickup of about 6, maybe 7. It's going to lead to 3rd and 2 as Achane gets the run going. Shout out to Reverend. What up, man? This is he on the sidelines talking about, see, what had happened was, what had happened was, as it's now going to be 3rd and 1. Extra wide left. This was an extra wide left. You know when you go to the store and you get that large, and it's not really large, and you go get the extra large, and it's like, I need the extra. Here we go, 3rd and 1. As they go back to the run and dives for the 1st down. As Miami trying to move this ball here. Yeah. So Allen takes the sack. Prater then misses the field goal. And that's a very unfortunate set of events for the Bills on that last drive, leading to Miami getting the ball back now and having it at the 43 on their side, 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Shout out to you, Amanda Martin. Says, I guess that's true. Better only be one, though. Been following you for my whole Bills experience, and I appreciate you so much. Shout out to you. I appreciate you too. Much love to all of you. Much love to all of you. Another quick run here, about 4 yards for Achane. He's got 5 rushes for 28 yards, right? It seems like a lot, but, you know, he really hasn't been doing much. It's been short pickups, right? This Bills defense has been, pretty much good on the run. On the flip side, Hill has 1 catch for 5 yards. 1 catch for 5 yards, and we're pretty much wrapping up the 2nd quarter here. It's kind of crazy. 2nd and 6. If I'm Tyreek Hill, I'm probably trying to get out of there, to be honest. As play action goes back to, what a hit! Let's go, defense! Wow. And see, Thompson reads that play and sees Tagovailoa telegraphing it to Achane out in the flat, and he just completely blasts him in that backfield. Huge loss for Miami here. And see, this is the problem with with Tagovailoa. You can't set up your running back or receiver like that. Here we go, 3rd and 12. As Bills bring the blitz. Pressure. Tagovailoa rolls out left side, throws high. This will be caught by Hill leaping catch, and he finally makes a significant play just when Miami needs it. That was a big catch by Hill, as once again, Tagovailoa throws across his body, but Tyreek Hill there jumps high to reel it in. First down for Miami. Wow. Ultra Beast says, let's go Buffalo. This is the year we win the Super Bowl. Every team should be scared of this Bills defense. Okay. So here we go. 1st and 10. Play is blown dead. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Timeout, commercial break. So, Tyreek Hill making a play, extending the drive, avoiding a Dolphins punt. It's now 1st and 10 at the Bills 41. So this is where the focus comes into play, right? Prater misses that field goal. Allen gets sacked. That changes the whole dynamic of this because now the Bills defense, you could tell they're starting to get a little tired, right? And Tagovailoa is getting out of that pocket, moving around a little bit more than what you'd want him to. They're going to have to try to put a hand on him. Quick timeout, commercial break. Shout out to Uncle Nate. Says, what up, Jay? Been some years since I've last tuned in. But what's going on with you, man? Been a minute. Good to see you. We still here, 5 years strong. 5 years strong in the building. Let's go. Chris Shea, what up, man? Good to see you. Tyler in the house. What up, Jay? Just got done making spaghetti with the garlic cheese bread. Man, I'm stuffed. Hope you and yours well. Love you, man. From Denver fan, rooting for your Bills. Shout out to you, Tyler. I appreciate you, man. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Frank White, what up, man? Shout out to Portland, Oregon in the house. So before I started the stream, y'all, I was playing basketball. So I was playing basketball for like an hour. And Jay getting a little older now, so my knee is a little funny. I can't really like jump like I used to. So like I can still jump high, but when I come down now, like I really feel it in my left knee. And I had to I'm like 30 minutes in and I'm playing gingerly now. And I go up for a layup again and I come down and it's like, oh, I am done. I can't play no more. Luckily for me though, I had an excuse, right? I was like, oh, it's 7:50. I gotta go. I gotta get ready for the Bills game. But yeah, I gotta start rehabbing my knee, y'all, because your boy Jay getting old. You gotta stay busy. You can't let it stop you. But age does rear its ugly head. I say that to say this, right? A lot of people have been asking about Milano, and just like that, once you've been putting in so much work over the years, and things start going, and unfortunately, there's when you're out of your prime, you're out of your prime. Versus work on your outside shot. So I got a good 3-ball, but my problem is I'm not used to shooting just without jumping. I'm used to jumping when I shoot. I can't just shoot off the ground like that. It's weird to me. But yeah, I'm gonna have to start working on that, and I don't like it. DJ Jeans says aging is inevitable, maturing is optional. Yeah, they're funny. Quick shout out to Angela for liking the stream. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. As we keep it going, we're 9 likes away from hitting that 250, y'all. So make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up as we keep it going. 2nd and 10 here for Miami. Minute 56 on the clock in this second quarter. 5 seconds on the play clock. As Tua steps up, rolls back, way back, and he'll just throw this one away. It's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 10. Minute 48 on the clock. It says 3 years from now, Jay gonna master the granny shot. Listen, I'm gonna just have to start, shooting without jumping. I don't like it, but I'm gonna have to figure it out. It's just the reality of it. So, it says, see, Ben Gay. As I got older, I started shooting the 3. See, my problem is, right, I got good hops. I go up there, grab the rebound and all that stuff. But it's like, now, can't be doing that, Jay. Can't be doing that. 3rd and 10, quick throw right side by Hill. Makes a nice move, cuts back in. Shifty, picks up a first down. as Miami moving the ball now, getting Hill involved. He's getting busy as they'll get down to the 28, 1st and 10 on the Bills side. Minute 30 on the clock left in this second quarter. Yeah, like Paul Pierce. like like the Joker, right? Just no jumping, just straight shot. So 1st and 10 at the 28 here for the Dolphins on the Bills side. They got a minute and 7, all 3 timeouts left in this second quarter as they go to the handoff left side. They'll pick up about 6, maybe 7 as Gordon the second gets going. It's going to be 2nd and 3. And clock stops at 55 seconds. It looks like the Bills will take a timeout to stop the clock. Now, the Bills do get the ball after halftime. So if they can keep them to a field goal, they'll keep the momentum. So there you go. Says, to do my job, I need Bengay and a cream or I am in pain. Wow. Okay. Shout out to you, James. You're good, bro. You're good. Shout out to you, Jeff. Jeff's over there trying his hardest. He's like, man, we called for a relaxed night, and Wrench Gang did not care what Jay said. They're like, Jay, we got this. It's a relaxed night. Chill out. Says, who that nation? I see you. Jay balling like Stanley Hudson. That's crazy. He said, I'm not jumping, but it's going to be a swish every time. All right, here we go. 2nd and 5, 55 seconds on the clock as Hill motions. Bills bring the blitz. Pressure. Quick throw. This is going to be caught by Achane, but he will not get away. That's behind the line. Loss of about 4. We just started the season, though. So it's like, first game back. I'll be good, in a couple weeks. Just got to get back to normal. So, Jay, who gets the ball for the second half? The Bills. The Bills do. Shout out to you, Mary Jo. Let's go. Bills Mafia in the house. Mary Jo in the building. Let's go. Good to see you. Now, Terry says, so the Bills defense about to get exposed tonight. Who dat nation? Wow. Exposed, huh? So it's 3rd and 7 as McDermott's talking it over here with the ref. I'm trying to figure out why. It may have been too many men on the field. What's going on there? So 27 plays for Miami, 106 yards, 25 for the Bills, 180 yards of offense. And it's now 3rd and 7 with 47 seconds on the clock. Bills use all timeouts. And can they get a stop here on defense as we have motion? Pressure. In trouble. Tagovailoa gets out of it. Steps up on the run. Still going and slides. And I have not seen that happen for a long time as he picks up the first down. 1st and 10. Wow. Interesting. Kyler Murray vibes out there. Says, I hate this defense, man. How y'all missing sacks on Tua? And see, unfortunately, I think Miami got away with a hold there. And Tua gets away for the first down, but I definitely think there was some holding there, a little jersey grabbing that the refs did not pick up. And I'm sure that'll be a conversation tomorrow. But yeah, first and 10. 1st and 10. Shout out to you, Aussie. What up, yo? Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock in this second quarter before halftime. 1st and 10. Miami in the red zone looking to put some points on the board. 5 seconds on the play clock. Pressure. Tagovailoa steps up, in trouble, takes a shot. This will be caught. No, incomplete. They're saying the ball hit the ground. And let's see here. That was to Connor. And he gets up upset about it. It's like he was mad. Did he really catch it? Let's see here. Oh, yeah, that's incomplete. He did a good acting job, but that's incomplete, buddy. That ball hit the ground. He's like, what? What do you mean? I caught it. That ball hit the ground. 2nd and 10. 5 seconds on the play clock. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. Tagovailoa takes a snap. Quick throw right side back to Achane in the flat. Still going. And he'll pick up about 8. It's going to be 3rd down. So 3rd and 2. 17 seconds. Miami is going to call a timeout. Miami calls a timeout. Shout out to you guys for getting us to that 250 likes. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up as we keep it going. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe, click that bell, turn on your notifications, the way you don't miss a stream. 3rd and 3 for Miami, 17 seconds left in the second quarter. If the Bills defense can hold them to a field goal, you keep the momentum. Yeah, with some holding, for sure. For sure. Marcia says, shout out to my brother. It's his birthday. He's watching right now. His name is Philip. Okay. Y'all tried. 1st and goal. 1st and goal. I still expect to see yards from an Allen stiff arm run. Well, with the injury, I just don't really see that happening, right? They just don't want to put him in another compromising situation where he's got to, get smacked around in the face as it's 1st and goal. 11 seconds here. So here we go. 10 seconds on the play clock. Tagovailoa directing traffic, takes a snap, quick throw on a slant. This is caught by Waddle for a touchdown. Wow. Does the Waddle dance. And so this defense just got Swiss cheesed. Why is Waddle that open on a slant play? Where is the press? It's a pass. You play zone? Okay. Extra point. It is up. It is good. We're tied at 14 apiece. I don't get why you play zone in the red zone here. And he just got absolutely beat. That is terrible. Wow. So there you go. Got blue cheese. Says, well, they're fighting back. Well, like we said, it's a divisional rival game. Anything was possible in this game. And expect the unexpected. That is what I said. For those who've been watching since the beginning, I said expect the unexpected. This was not going to be one of those easy games. 8 seconds left in the second quarter. Tie ball game, 14 apiece. Bills get it back. So, Jay, what's the chances that Tua comes out of this game concussion-free? Bad history, Bills and injury. For the most part, he's had decent protection, and he's been pretty mobile. As this is going to be taken down to the 31. And there's 3 seconds left. So I assume Allen's is going to come out, down this, take it to halftime, and they'll get the ball after the break. So this is not championship D. I'm sorry. I agree with you. Solomon says it kind of seems like football is so scripted. Well, come on now. Let's not do the tinfoil hat stuff. As Allen will down and bobbled the ball a little bit, take it to the half. So there it is, 14-14, y'all. We're taking it to halftime. Bills will receive after the break. I'm going to take a quick break as well, get rehydrated, get some snacks. Make sure you guys hit that like, that thumbs up. Let's try to get to 300 before we come back. And I will be back with you guys shortly.
I'm floating on the dance floor tonight. Yeah. The feeling in my system feels right. 'Cause I came here to dance, 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 dance. Dance, 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 dance the night away. Dance, 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 dance. Dance, 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 dance the night away. I'm floating on the dance floor tonight. Yeah. The feeling in my system feels right. 'Cause I came here to dance, 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 dance. Dance, 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 dance the night away. Dance, 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 dance. Dance, 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 dance the night away.
He said, "Oh, Jay must be taking out the meatballs from the oven. The Swedish meatballs." I was not, my friend. In fact, I was having some of the best oatmeal raisin cookies on the quick break. Normally I don't plug stuff because, you know, they got to cut the check. But these right here, y'all, these Tate's oatmeal raisin cookies. Like I said, normally I don't give plugs, but if I really rock with it, I'll give them a plug. These, the Tate's in the green bag, the crispy, soft in the middle, fresh. So good. LaMonica says, Bills trash. All right now, LaMonica. I see you. I see you wanted to get Jay attention. And sorry, you got Jay attention. You got Jay attention. We chilling, though. We chilling. We ain't worried. I ain't got the hoodie yet. It is all good. It is all good. Says, who sings that dance song? Also, have you heard of an artist named... I have not. Tess. No, I have not. The dance song is District, spelled with an X for the second I. It's called District with an X for the second I. It says KC is still living rent free in everybody's mind. That is not true. That is not true. I'll tell you this. Y'all worried about them Giants. If there's one thing I know, Y'all shaking y'all boots about them Giants. Oh no, what if the Giants actually win? Ah, what if Russell actually plays lights out? Because he plays up rather than down. Quick shout out to James Taylor coming through with the $2 super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the $2 donation, my friend. Shout out to Gary Edwards. Says, good to see you, Jay. It's been a while. Yeah, man. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Been a while, been a minute. Happy you're back. Let's go. Shaking in they boots. Shout out to Sassy. Ooh, them Giants. All right, y'all. As we get back to it, Bills receive second half. Craig says, did anyone hear Bruce from Iron Maiden do the anthem and pitch last Sunday? I did not. Unfortunately. So, 12 of 18 for Tagovailoa, 11 of 13 for Josh Allen. So pretty even, to be honest. Pretty even as Miami will kick it back here to the Bills as we start this third quarter. Yeah, pretty even offensively, except, I think the difference is Allen got sacked. And Tagovailoa has been able to avoid being sacked. So here we go. Run to the right side on the return as Codrington gets to about the 39, maybe the 40. So 1st and 10 for the Bills. Here we go. Shout out to you, Reginald. What up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Been a minute. Snack time is over. We are back. That is a fact. All right, Edgar, what up? Saludos. All right. So 1st and 10, 15 seconds on the play clock. Allen under center. Cook in the backfield as they go to the handoff. Cuts to that left side and no gain on the run. This Miami defense making a strong stop there. 2nd down. Dolphins stopping the run game. I mean, for the most part, Cook has done pretty well. But Miami has got, a couple of good stops. The question is, can they be consistent with it? So here we go. 2nd and 9. 8 seconds on the play clock. Allen changing the play. 4 wideouts as Shakir motions. Allen takes a snap. Quick throw on a slant. This is to Coleman. He'll pick up about 6, maybe 7 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Been cutting grass? Yeah, I got to do that tomorrow. For sure. Without a doubt. Here we go. 3rd and 1. As we're now down to 13 minutes and 30 seconds here in this third quarter. Allen calls for motion. As this Dolphins team showing a blitz here. They bring everybody as Allen stays in the pocket. Quick throw. This is going to be caught here by Johnson. And that's going to be a Bills 1st down. But there is a flag on the play. Oof. There is a flag on the play. We got to see what this one is about. It looks like illegal hands to the face on the defense. Penalty is declined. Bills 1st down. Says, I tilled up my garden. I'm spreading mulch tomorrow. Nice. What are you growing out there? It's so satisfying seeing Josh hitting on so many different guys. Yeah, moving around the ball, right? Moving around the ball, spreading it around. I think that's the key to success for this offense for sure. As Allen goes back to the slant here, quick throw right up the middle, as this will be a 1st down and more for Shakir. Bills get down to the 29, 11 on the catch. Shout out to you, Edgar. Leontre says, Bills, let's beat the Dolphins. Got to get the touchdown. Got to get it. Here we go. There's also a flag on this play as well. Late flag. Squash beans, tomatoes, and okra. All right, Bills are walking back, so I'm assuming there's some kind of hold here. This is a really late flag, as this may have been Dawkins. Yeah, they're going to get Dawkins for the hold. Yeah, can't grab the jersey, my friend. Cannot grab the jersey. So Bills will back up. It'll be 1st and 20 at the Miami 39. Shout out to you, Matthews, is tuning in for the first time. Loving the stream so far. Shout out to you, Matthew. Welcome, man. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome. This is Princess J, you bum. Listen, don't get mad at me. That is 1st and 20. They got to get it together. Welcome, Matthew. 1st and 20, Allen directing traffic. 10 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap as pressure. Allen's on the run, steps up, keeps it himself, gets all the way down, picks up about 19 as he slides, and now there's fighting going on. Back and forth, little pushing and shoving. We expected that this is a big rivalry game. Also, there is a Dolphins injury on the field. Or maybe not. Maybe he was just laying there watching the show. You never know what's going on. So, yeah, they're talking back and forth. It's now 2nd and about 1. Allen's talking and pointing as well. We expected this, a close game, right? Allen did give himself up, though. So I do think that's why there's some pushing and shoving there. Allen did give himself up, and then he was hit at the end. But here we go, 2nd and 1. As little toss to the right side for Kincaid. Hits that right side, still going, pushes in, and just short for the touchdown. It'll be 1st and goal at the 1. Kincaid, big pickup, 1st and goal. 1st and goal. So this game is giving sloppy. We playing down to our competition. Are we playing down, or is the defense truly having some issues? I mean, I could say probably a little bit of both, maybe, right? A little bit of both. Dawson is playing, yes. He's been in and out, sharing reps with Kincaid. So here we go, 1st and goal. What are we thinking? Josh Allen touchdown? A little quarterback draw? He'll keep it? No. He tried to throw it, then kept it, and he's going to go down. Loss of a couple. 2nd and goal. And another flag. Okay. Now it's getting a little ridiculous. Right? You can't stand over the defense and taunt them. There is a flag here. We got to see what this is about. Oh, it's on the defense. So they'll call the defense for unnecessary roughness. It's this flag season right now, y'all. So 1st and goal. At the 2. There you go. It's crazy. Says that's why you never trash talk Josh Allen. Well, so what do we do? Do we go back to the draw? No, I think we hand it off to Cook. We let James Cook work. 1st and goal. Motion. Handoff. Cook. Right up the middle. Touchdown, as I called it, ladies and gentlemen. And there it is. Right up the gut. 4-yard run. Touchdown, Bills. They should have did that the first time. I know Josh likes to, use the big frame and, get inside for the touchdown. But sometimes you just got to hand it off to your back. Avoid the drama. Avoid, getting injured and all that stuff. Let James Cook do his job and earn his pay. As the extra point is up, it's good. Score is now 21-14. Bills up. Why did they just give Miami another point? Did y'all see that? They changed the score 21-15. Now it's back to 4. That was funny though. That was funny. Where's my Cook? There's my fantasy push. So I got Kincaid for the fantasy. How many points has he got? He's got 16 points tonight. That's great. 16 points. Hopefully he can get one more touchdown. That'll look real nice to start the week off for fantasy. All right. Bills up 21-14, 10 minutes and 23 seconds left in this third quarter. AFC East divisional game, rivals, chippy game for sure. Obviously, this is what we expected. And the defense, right? They just got to make some stops, make some significant stops, put their hands on, Tiger Valoa, let him know that they are there. And they should be able to make something happen for sure. Shout out to Mira Lou. Says Dolphins time. Thinking says, right, they give Miami the extra point. I thought I was the only one who noticed. I see almost everything. Almost everything. The cook is in the kitchen. Yeah, man. Shout out to you thinking says, what up, Jay? What up, Bills Mafia? Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know why they added that point. I mean, for, these organizations that know what they're doing, they've been doing this for a long time. Why would you, add that point? Doesn't make any sense. What? This is why. Okay. Shout out to Mr. Francis. Got to say to him, sometimes they be hitting those parlays now low key. Listen, don't be giving up the sauce. Listen, I gave them live series last game. I gave them 3 in a row on the money. Whoever listened made money for sure. No, I don't. No, I'm not. I'm not going to. I gave them 3 plays last game. And we were 3 for 3 on the money. So whoever listened made some money. But, we're going to keep that over there. We're going to keep that over there. All right. So here we go, y'all. Here we go. Bills will send it back to Miami after the James Cook touchdown. Kick is off, as this will be taken here from about the 3. Cuts back in, and we'll go down to about the 29, and that's where Miami will start here, 1st and 10. All right, so Bills defense, let's make a blitz, sack, and get after Tua. Don't let them throw down the field. Just defend the first down. I agree. For sure. You got to definitely bring that pressure. You definitely need to make your presence felt to Tua, and that's where this defense is going to have to step up at, especially this offensive line. So here we go. 10 seconds on the play clock as Achane motions. Throws to the flat, and that's going to be blown up immediately. White stepping up on the play, bringing Waddle down, and that is going to be a loss of about 4 yards. Second down. Yeah, shout out to you, Sailor Man. Here we go. 2nd and 13. And we're now down to 9 minutes and 14 seconds. Tyreek Hill motions. They go back to the handoff here right up the middle, as this will be a gain of about 3 yards for Achane. It's going to be 3rd down. Says we got to get to Tua and rock the bell. I mean, you don't want to hurt the man, right? Just get him down. Just get him down. You don't want to hurt the man. Shout out to you, Upgrading Jeff. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Here we go. 3rd and 11. 9 minutes on the clock here in this third quarter, down to 10 seconds on the play clock. So, this Miami team has been very good on 3rd down as Tua drops back, has time, Throws high, and this will be incomplete. Broken up to Tyreek Hill, and it looks like there is also a Bills injury. Wow. Benford is down on the field. It looks like he tried to go up for the ball with Tyreek Hill, came down, and I'm not sure exactly what happened. Or he may have collided with Rapp. It looks like that's what it is. He may have collided there with Rapp. And so now Benford is currently down on the field. It looks like he may have taken a shot to the stomach or the ribs. Yeah, the trainers are checking on his rib area. That's going to take us to an injury timeout. Injury timeout. So there it is. That's unfortunate. You know, you don't want to see anybody go down, let alone anybody from the defense right now, as far as how thin it is. You know, Oliver's out, Milano's out, and now obviously, you know, we'll have to see what's going on with Benford. Not the knees. No, not that. All right, quick timeout, commercial break. This is not a captain. International night this morning. Yeah, without a doubt. It's morning somewhere, that's for sure. But quick timeout, commercial break. I'll be back momentarily, y'all. Just give me a second.
I'm floating on the dance floor tonight. Yeah. The feeling in my system feels right. 'Cause I came here to dance, 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 dance. Dance, 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 dance the night away. Dance, 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 dance. Dance, 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 dance the night away. I'm floating on the dance floor tonight. Yeah. The feeling in my system feels right. 'Cause I came here to dance, 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 dance. Dance, 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 dance the night away. Dance, 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 dance. Dance, 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 dance the night away.
All right, y'all, as we get back to it. 6 minutes and 33 seconds left here in this third quarter. Buffalo up 21-14. Obviously, Miami has it at their 36, 1st and 10. So there you go. MB41 says, why is the deep ball never there? And that's a good question, right? I've been talking about it for months now, right? Who was going to be the individual that Josh Allen was going to be able to throw to as far as with the deep ball? So we expected, maybe Curtis Samuel. We expected, maybe more, maybe Palmer. And still, at this point, we have not seen the deep ball. Everything's short. Everything's running play. And, check downs. And unfortunately, you got to be able to move this ball. And we just have not seen the deep ball yet. Not saying that it can't be there, but I'm just assuming that Brady is really good with these, these short plays, dink and dunk plays, getting the run going. Because you don't want to have Josh Allen force it, right? I get that. But at the same time, you have to have that in the package. And you have to have someone that's going to be able to create the separation needed to get that ball down the field for sure. For sure. Benford just got the wind knocked out of him. Yeah. Yeah. More wings. More wings. Shout out to Jeff, says, love Milano, but I said it coming out of college. He's a gamer, but too small of a frame for longevity. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Josh Moore. Until Davis gets back on the field, y'all don't have a deep ball guy. Coleman hasn't fully developed yet. You know what, Josh Moore? Finally, somebody gets it. Because, we can, well, why don't we have the deep ball? And where's the deep ball? Well, you need somebody like Gabe Davis who can go down there and have the connection with Josh Allen and the chemistry with Josh Allen, who's going to know how to catch those balls. And that's why they brought back Gabe Davis. So shout out to you. Frederica, what up? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome back. Welcome back. Shout out to the family in the building. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 for Miami as there is motion. Little toss to Achane. Left side will pick up about 5 yards in the carry. It's now 2nd down with 6 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock in this third quarter and rolling. This is Gabe Davis as a WR4 will be amazing. I agree. Like once he gets out of practice squad due to the injuries and all that kind of stuff, I think you may see him pop around towards the end of the season heading into the playoffs. For sure. So 2nd and 5, 10 seconds on the play clock as Tagovailoa under center. Bills show a blitz, play action, has time, throws high right side. That's going to be incomplete. As Hill was down on the ground and he's limping. He is limping. That is not good for Miami, as it looks like he actually was held. That should have been a flag by Benford, but he may have slipped up as he's being checked on now. So that'll lead to a 3rd and 5 as Tyreek Hill gets checked on. So here we go. 3rd and 5, 5 seconds on the play clock. 4 wideouts as this play is blown dead. So is there a time? Yeah, there's a timeout called by the Bills. Timeout. So it's how many band members can you replace until it's not the same band anymore? How many players? I mean, I think it depends on the band. I mean, are we talking Earth, Wind, and Fire here? Are we talking Fleetwood Mac? Are we talking Chicago? NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, 98 Degrees, Jackson 5? What are we talking about here? 3rd and 5. I'm surprised Hill wants to stay in Miami. Yeah, he's been very vocal about how he feels. Very vocal. But where does he go? No one's going to want to pay him the money that he wants. And like I said, I highly doubt reunion with the Chiefs is going to happen. So here we go. 3rd and 5. 5 seconds on the play clock. Bills need a stop as they show the blitz. And they bring 4. Pressure. Tagovailoa in trouble. Throws it away. Incomplete. And this will lead to a Dolphins punt back to the Bills. So there you go. Says, I feel Dawson's going to make at least one good catch. Same as football, change one player. It's a new team with different angles. I agree. Without a doubt. I agree. Shout out to you, Mr. French. You giving away the sauce. Now, don't be giving away the sauce now. Miami will punt it away. Kick is off from the 30. And this will be a fair catch taken at the 16 for the Bills, 1st and 10. We're down to 5 minutes in the third, y'all. Score is 21-14. Bills got the ball back. Quick timeout, commercial break. Sailor Man says, close this game out, Allen. Right? You need another touchdown for sure. For sure. Says, you're right. How could you replace Tito? How could you replace Jermaine or Tito from the Jackson 5? I mean, it wouldn't be the Jackson 5 anymore. This is, I'm in Survivor Series. I must pick 18 straight Warriors in a row, 1 per week. And you can't pick the same team twice if they win. Example, week 1, Bills week number 2. And I got the Packers this week. Wow, okay. Sounds like you went something deep there. Can we go up 2 scores here? We should. I'm thinking it happens, right? You got to put together the right drive. Got to put together that right drive. Did Miami only have that for about 45 seconds? That's what it seems like. Almost no time ran off the clock. I think they got it back with like 6 minutes and some change, and now they punted it back to the Bills, and the Bills have it 5:32 on the clock. So there you go. You can replace the Pips, just not Gladys. You know, I don't know. When you're talking about Temptations and Gladys Knight and the Pips and the Dramatics and all those Motown bands, you can't replace those bands. That music is timeless. You just can't do it. What if there was no Al Green? What would soul be? What if there was no Prince? What would music be? Because so many people took inspirations from other people. What if there was no B.B. King? Eric Clapton? What would it be? Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. They paying to see me. I gotta watch that movie now. The Temptations. They paying to see me. He said that with every word of his soul. Quick shout out to brother BKL for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Commanders tried touring with Lionel Richie, not the same. The Commodores tried without Lionel Richie. Yeah, doesn't work. So here we go. As Allen, in trouble, gets out of it on the run. He'll slide. Picks up maybe 4 on the scramble. It's going to be 2nd down as the clock rolls past the 5-minute mark. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Says, you ain't going to get because you ain't got it. Yeah, I got to watch that. It's been a minute. You don't mention Rick James. Are you from Buffalo? Why I got to mention Slick Rick? Why? We know what Rick James meant to Buffalo, but I just feel like Rick was overshadowed by all the issues and the problems and the addictions and all that kind of stuff. But we know that Rick James is a legend. What you trying to say? Why ain't you mention Rick James? Why ain't I mention the Goo Goo Dolls? Like, come on now. 3rd and 2. Why not mention Wolf Blitzer? They all from Buffalo. Dang. All right, here we go. 3rd and 2. Down to 4 minutes and 15 seconds. 5 seconds on the play clock as Allen takes a snap. Pressure looking. Throws left side. That's going to be caught for a first down as they'll get to the 16 there. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Shout out to you, Dave. Let's go. Refresh the screen. Yeah, it is stuck, huh? Let's see. Let me try to refresh it here. See if that helps. Yeah, we're good now. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. All right, cool. Allen rolls out, fakes the throw, still going, throws across the body, incomplete. Just gets rid of it. It's going to be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Name me a good musician that was not on stuff like that. I mean, you got me there. I mean, obviously, you just stop it. It's true. Stop. We're not doing that. We don't know. We don't know. 2nd and 10. We're down to 5 seconds on the play clock as Allen back in the shotgun. Pressure as this is going to be thrown here to Coleman a little early as Coleman was not able to finish the route, but it's going to turn into 3rd and 10 as Allen looks a little frustrated. Yeah, Brian McKnight. Yeah, for sure. He's from Buffalo as well. I always forget about that. Yeah, Brian McKnight. Sassy says, what's the lady have to say? She said Taylor Swift is one of those artists that may or may not be involved with anything. So here we go, 3rd and 10. I'm gonna leave that alone. Pressure as Allen drops back. In trouble, gets out of it, short throw, and this is what are they doing? Like, all right, we've been having fun, but I got to lock into this because there is no reason why Allen keeps trying to throw the ball 4 times. Like, run. Call a running play. You're up a touchdown. You still need the clock to roll in the 3rd quarter. Why are you abandoning the run? So 4th and 10, the Bills will punt it away. Quick shout out to Majors coming through with the $2 super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Fly Eagles fly. Philadelphia fan in the building. Let's go. I appreciate you, bro. Good to see you. All right. So it's 21-14. Miami gets the ball back. This is it's getting a little nasty, y'all. Bills are playing some sloppy football for sure. Sloppy football. I don't get why you abandon the run and you go for 3 straight passes. It just doesn't make sense to me. But here we are. Miami's got the ball back. 1st and 10. Allen needs to take that visor off his helmet. Yeah. the whip-a-pill. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Miami as Tagovailoa is under center, calls for motion. Achane in the backfield. Play action. Quick throw right side out to the flat. Makes a move. Achane, little stiff arm at the end of that catch and run. He'll pick up about 9 yards. It's now 2nd down and 1. I'm calling it Jay. Bills with Doink the field goal to make it into OT. Jeff King ain't going to bed till 11. They're going to keep Jeff King up all night. 2nd and 1. Y'all got to have some more faith. We talked about this in the Ravens game. I can't believe we got to have the same conversation. I cannot believe it. So here we go. 2nd and 1. 5 seconds on the play clock. Bills show the blitz. They go with the run. Wraps him up. No. Tries to wrap Washington up, and he just breaks through. I apologize. Gordon the second breaks through. You have to tackle him. You have to tackle him. What are you doing? Wow. Big pickup. First down for Miami. Offense is getting sloppy. Defense is getting sloppy. And this is very unfortunate because you can tell they're playing undisciplined, and this is not Bills football. So here we go. 5 seconds on the play clock. They go back to the run now. Right side, and Bills make a stop. Catch him right behind the line. That's a loss of 2. Bernard stepping up, making a play. Somebody had to shift the tide. Somebody. Sassy says, time to make calls. Get on the phone, Jay. Call down to that line and get that defense on the phone. We got to talk about some things. We got to talk about some things. So loss of 2 there on the run. Bernard on the stop. And this will make it 2nd and 12. So here we go. As we're down to 58 seconds in this third quarter. Quick throw right side. Gets it over to the tight end. He will dive for the first down, but there's also a flag down on the field. And I see some frustration in the eyes here as it looks like Miami is walking backward. This may be a hold on the offense. And no, they're going to say an eligible downfield pass on Miami. And they're going to be backed up 2nd and 17 to the 49. Bills 49. So there you go. Yeah, it's sloppy for sure. This is not refined Bills football. Not at all. Not at all. Shout out to Bentley. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Here we go. 2nd and 17, 5 seconds on the play clock as Tagovailoa, a quick throw right side. That's going to be caught by A-Chan. He gets maybe a yard, and Bernard knows how to tackle as he gets a stop, and it's going to be 3rd down here and long. And so we'll see what this Bills defense can do here. Obviously, you got to throw the ball down the field to pick up a first down, so they may just keep it short, not try to force anything. But they're also going to run it down to the 4th quarter, and that is the end of the 3rd. Score is 21-14. It's going to be 3rd and 14 for Miami when we come back on the Bills side of the field. Timeout commercial break. All right, quick shout-outs. If you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. Click that bell, turn on your notifications. That way you don't miss a stream. Also, make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up. We're currently at 318. The next goal will be 500. 500 likes, 500 thumbs up. We just need 182 of you to hit that thumbs up button. It's very easy. It's very simple. It looks like this. Just like that. Make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate the love and support as we keep it going. Says, I like the Chiefs, but I want to see the Bills win. That's interesting. I appreciate that. I've never heard a Chiefs fan say that. So shout out to you. Says, boy, they are sweating in Vegas sportsbooks tonight. Yeah, I don't think anybody really expected this game to be this close. But as I did say, expect the unexpected at the beginning of the stream. 2 divisional rivals in a significant game for Miami, obviously more than the Bills. There's a lot on the line for that Miami organization, and going 0-3, I think at this point is just absolutely unacceptable. So, when we take off our Bills hats and being fans, we then start to look at what's at stake here for Miami and why they're fighting and playing as hard as they are right now. But it's going to come down to who has the most heart, right? Who has the most heart? Who is going to go out here and make another good play? Who's going to get a pick? Who's going to cause a fumble? Who's going to get that sack to really change the tide and momentum? And I think that may happen shortly. We'll see. Dolphins are going to need Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy on their team. Not the SpongeBob reference. It says just ripped off a fresh piece of tinfoil. The hat is going on now that we're in the fourth quarter. Come on, Matt. I don't want to put on the hat. I just want to relax and enjoy the game. Why y'all want to put on the hat? It's uncomfortable to put on that hat when you gotta put on that tinfoil hat and it's messing up your hair and all that kind of stuff. Upgrading Jeff says sack Mike McDaniel. Yeah, sack him too. One more quarter. Andrew says jump through a table right now. What? Just jump through a table in the house. Just random table. Just go in the kitchen and dive on your table. Like a true Bills fan. All right, here we go. 3rd and 14. As Tagovailoa, quick throw. They toss it back on a lateral to Achane, and he will go down after picking up a nice chunk. But it's going to be 4th and about 4, maybe 5. I do think that you're in a situation here where you may go for it. McDaniel is looking like he's going to be risky here. And so if you can get a stop, defense, you change the tide, you change this momentum. It's 4 yards, right? I'm thinking they go back to the flat here, maybe a slant play. Here we go. As Hill motions, Tagovailoa takes a snap, quick throw, left side. That's going to be caught by Waddle on the move, first down. Here we go. Here we go. Wow. It's now it's so soft on that left side and nobody's over there. So you have Waddle cutting across that field. He's being chased down, but there's just so much space because there's nobody else over there. Easy pickup, first down for the Dolphins as they're now at the 21-yard line. Here we go, 1st and 10. Tagovailoa under center. They go back to the run, cuts back in, still going as Achane with a big first down. He picks up about 14 yards. It's going to be 1st and goal. This defense has turned into hot butter. Hot butter. And they're getting sliced right now. 1st and goal as Miami going back to the run. Achane left side. He'll pick up about 2 yards. 2nd and goal. Jeff King, I agree. I agree. I agree. Uger says, we need a Ric Flair. I got you. McDermott is so cringe. Dude does nothing but clap and burn timeouts. Bills fans is what you clapping for. Listen, I'm just glad I don't have to say it now. I'm going to let y'all say it for me. Because when I say stuff, people get mad at me and they get upset and they want to hit the DMs. And, I'll let y'all say it. I don't have to say it anymore. Y'all see what's going on. So here we go. Tagovailoa throws high, right side. What? Tyreek Hill with the touchdown. It was a floater. This ball just sailed in the sky for a good 3 to 4 seconds. He's backpedaling and threw this ball to the end zone. Basically took a shot, and it was caught by Hill for a touchdown. Wow. Wow is all I can say. Touchdown Dolphins. We're tied. 21 apiece. 12 minutes, 18 seconds. 12:18 left on the clock in this fourth quarter. Joe says the Bills know they're playing the Dolphins, right? I would hope they know, because it's starting to get down to the wire here, and you got a tie ball game. 42 points on the board. So to be honest, both defenses are absolutely trash. If we're being completely honest, 42 points on the board. Nobody can stop. Wow. Starting to look real, y'all. Starting to look real. Bills, Ravens, and Chiefs to get a loss early in season. Anyone's year, maybe the Titans. Wow. All right. We've been here before, says Brandon R. Of course we have. Tie ball game, 12-18 left in the fourth. We've been here before, right? Josh Allen gets to put on the cape, come down the field, score a touchdown, take the lead. Oh, that's right. They're not throwing the deep ball. So it's most likely going to be running that gets them down there, right? Just saying, Brady, you started off very strong. I don't know what happened in the second half, but whatever game plan you had ready, get rid of that one and go to plan C, because plan B ain't working in the second half. So go to plan C and let's move this ball. Let's move this ball. With that said, we're currently at 339 likes. 339 likes. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. Click that bell, turn on your notifications. That way you don't miss a stream. Make sure you guys lock it in and subscribe. As far as the numbers, what are we at, Jay? What are we at? What are we at? Hold on here. All right, so we are 27 away from 73,700 subscribers. So if you have not, make sure you do subscribe. We are 27 away from 73,700 subscribers. So shout out to each and every one of you. All right, so here we go. It's a tie ball game. 21-21. Bills get the ball back with 12-18 on the clock in the fourth quarter. You can feel it, right? It's getting tight. Tight game. Shout out to TBE Trucking. What up, man? Let's go. It's going to be down here by the Bills. It's going to be a touchback. They'll take it to the 35. Shout out to Franklin Crocker. What up, man? Since I told you this is a trap game and Coach Daniels is going to pull out all the stops. You was right. You was right. That is for sure. He didn't pull out all the stops. I think he didn't went and studied some. He went and studied some tape for this one. It's like, you know what? We're not gonna do what we did the last 2 weeks. We're gonna go watch some tape, guys. You know, we're gonna watch some tape. We're gonna do a little bit of studying, and we're gonna go out here and win ourselves a game. So here we go. Are you on TikTok, Jay? Yeah, I'm on TikTok, but I don't use it. I don't use it. They're funny about football content. It's weird. So here we go. Toss to the right side as Cook gets it going. On the move, he'll pick up about 10 yards. One more tackle, and he was off to the races for a touchdown. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Let's end this. Bills eat up the clock and score. Eric W. says, I love this time of year, and this is the 3rd season following you, my bro. Really enjoying the channel, Big Dog. Without a doubt. Glad to have you back, Eric. Always. Always. I appreciate all of you guys. All 73,000 and change of you. So here we go. 1st and 10 at the 46 for these Bills. They go back to run with the Cook, and he gets wrapped up. No gain on the run. 2nd down as we approach the 11-minute mark in this fourth quarter. So James Cook, 71 total yards after contact, 5.9 yards after contact per carry. He's working. So let him work. Shout out to you, Grace. Good to see you. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. As Allen calls for motion. Takes a snap. Quick throw to Cook. He picks up about 3. These short plays. You got to move the ball down the field. And so, like I said before, this is where it gets a little interesting because the short plays, lead to obviously yak and rack, right? Run after catch. Um, but you need to move the ball down the field by putting in the air sometimes. And we have not seen that in this game. So now 3rd and 7, you're forced to throw or improvise. And here we go. Pressure. Allen throws. Ball is batted incomplete. Bills will punt it away. I don't know what the hell Joe Brady's doing, but this ain't it. This play calling is atrocious. And I don't know how many times I can say it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Everything's short. Nothing's down the field. If you keep calling the same plays, the defense is going to prepare for it and be ready for a short play every time. How about doing something a little different and throwing down the field and catching them off guard? Bills will punt it away. There's also a flag down on the field. Ball was down at about the 2. So here we go. Said Joe Brady is playing FanDuel ball. So there's a flag here. Roughing the kicker. Let's see. Was he hit? Was he touched? So the kick was off, and yeah, ran into that leg. Ooh. So that changes things a little bit. What a mistake that was. And McDaniels is aggravated about that one. So, roughing the kicker called. I mean, there's nothing to talk about there. I mean, there it is. There it is. So, Allen back on the field. Here we go. 1st and 10. But still, you got to move the ball. You're not going to keep getting breaks like that. Allen under center. They go back to the run, hand it off to Cook right up the middle. As he picks up about 6 yards. It's now 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Just the break we needed. Mike McDaniel is hot right now. He's hot. It's like HAWT. Hot. I don't think I've ever seen Mike McDaniel this mad before. He's normally chill on the sidelines. So here we go. 2nd and 4 as Allen back under center. Cook still in the backfield. Dolphins with a 5-man rush. Toss to the right side. Cook gets tripped up, but he does get 4 yards. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Tush push, right? If Philly can do it, the Bills can do it. Let's get it done. Tush push one time. Let's see. All right, here we go. 3rd and 1. But see, Josh Allen don't need the tush push. He could do it himself. He don't need nobody pushing him from behind to get a yard. So 3rd and 1. Here we go. Dawson Knox motions. They hand it off, and this is to Johnson. He'll pick up the first down and some. So we're now down to 8 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock in this fourth quarter. And a tie ball game. Bills have it first down at the 20. Said the Mafia push. Just got to change the name. That's all. Just change the name because that's it's kind of weird to keep saying that. Yeah, got to get 7 for sure. All right, 1st and 10. Let's go, Allen. Kincaid touchdown. Kincaid touchdown or Dawson Knox, either one. Everybody eats as Allen takes a snap. 4 wideouts, quick throw. This will be caught here for about 4 yards. It's now 2nd down as Palmer reels it in. Says, I wonder why it's such a close game today. Defenses have been bad. That's just the reality of it. No matter how you break it down, defenses have been bad on both sides. For sure. Brandon R says, I think they're done playing with the food now. I'd hope so. right? Eat your peas and your carrots, right? Eat your vegetables along with the main course. 2nd and 5. Shakir motions. Quick toss. Left side. Plenty of space. Still going. Touchdown. And there it is. Shakir, ladies and gentlemen. Big play. Touchdown for Shakir. 9 plays, 65 yards. And the Bills will motion Shakir to that left side for an easy walk-in touchdown. And so at this point, you're looking at the roughing the kicker as a Miami fan, and it's just complete aggravation. It led to a Bills score. And so now you're scratching your head, asking yourself if Tua Tagovailoa can get this team back down the field to try and tie it up once again. A lot of time left for sure. But if Miami does lose this game, it will be because of that roughing the kicker penalty for sure. For sure. Yeah, if only we didn't shank that field goal. Yeah, that wide left. that wide left. A lot of football left for sure. For sure. Quick timeout commercial break. Score is now 28-21. 7 minutes and 17 seconds left in this fourth quarter as we take a quick timeout commercial break. Yeah, like I said, you got to be aggravated as a Miami fan right now for sure, because that was tough. That was tough. You know, you're in a critical moment. You know your team's getting the ball back. Don't hit the kicker. Like, just don't hit the kicker. Just don't do it. And so there you go. There you go. So as far as likes, we're at 356. We're still trying to get to that 500. We need 144 of you to hit that like, hit that thumbs up button. We need 144 more likes to get to that 500 like mark. So if you have not, make sure you do hit that like, hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate the love and support. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. Click that bell, turn on your notifications, that way you don't miss a stream. Make sure you guys lock it in and subscribe. Sunday football, we got some good games for week 3. Got your Rams, Eagles, Kansas City, New York, Giants and Chiefs. I think the banger of the week, though, that Ravens-Lions game, Lions-Ravens, oof. It's going to be crazy for sure. For sure. Sanchez says, no way Bills are playing that garbage, LOL. I think people are keeping the coach Daniels' job for the season. If you think critically and analyzing it, it also could be less risk injury. I mean, like I said, if it's a close game and Daniels loses, I think the conversation maybe shifts a little bit. If it was going to be a blowout, then, you know, like I said, I think we'll probably hear some breaking news about, you know, a job vacancy happening. We'll have to see. There's still some time left. There's still some time left for sure. So here we go. Here we go. So after the touchdown by Shakir, scores 28-21, Bills will be kicking it back to Miami with 7 minutes and 17 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Kick is off. Taken from the 7, cuts back across the field and goes all the way down to about the 38. And special teams too. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that we need to address. Special teams has been allowing Miami to get to at least the 35 to 40 on almost every kickoff. And, you know, that's something that's got to be worked on, right? You're setting Tagovailoa up every time with excellent field position. And, you know, he's got to just throw the ball 20 to 30 yards to be in Bills territory. That's something that's got to change. So here we go. 1st and 10 for Miami. As Tagovailoa calls for motion, they go back to the run here for Achane as he gets wrapped up pretty quick. 2 yards on the carry, 2nd down. Quick shout out to Mark Eric for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. It says 10 games. Daniel is gone. Football is a brotherhood unless you super prideful. Hill is leaving. 2nd and 8. As Hill motions now, play action. Tagovailoa throws high right side to a wide open Hill, and unfortunately for Miami, that ball was a little high and forced Hill to try to catch it out of bounds. It's going to be incomplete. 3rd down. Trevor Murphy. 3rd and 8. As we're now down to 6 minutes and some change here. 6 minutes and 30 seconds in this fourth quarter. It's getting down to the wire. It's getting down to the wire, y'all. 8 seconds on the play clock as Tagovailoa directing traffic. Bills showing a 4-man rush. They bring a blitz. Quick throw left side that's going to be called by Waddle for a 1st down. I mean, the space separation, the ability to be elusive out there for Waddle has been something to see tonight. You know, White has had trouble. And like I said, these are the conversations that's going to have to be had and figured out, because you get a couple more elite wide receivers, and now you're going to run into some big trouble with the secondary. So here we go. 1st and 10 at the 50 as they go back to the run here, right side by Achane. Couple of stiff arms, but only picks up about 3 yards. It's now 2nd down. Shout out to Taiwan is moving. What up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Says Tua playing angry since you keep saying his. I'm saying his name wrong. How am I supposed to say it? It's not Tagovailoa? Somebody help me then if I've been saying that man's name wrong the whole game. I'm going to just say Tua. Pretty sure it's Tagovailoa, but I'll just say Tua from now on out. So here we go. 2nd and 8. 5 seconds on the play clock. As they go back to the pass here. Quick toss to the tight end left side. Pickup of 5 yards for Hill, the other Hill. And this will lead to 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Waddle and Reek free releases like they some scrubs. I'm telling you that D is going to get an offensive player hurt. So, Tagovailoa. So it's like tongue, like your tongue. Tagovailoa. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to work on that. Tagovailoa. Really? All right. I swear I heard it the other way, but all right. Tagovailoa. Okay. Tadigo says, Jay, you mentioned the divisional rival, and it's coming true tonight. I mentioned it. Mr. French says it's definitely not tongue. Yo, y'all confusing me now. I'm going to just say Tua. I've been saying Tagovailoa for like 5 years now. Ever since he was a rookie. Even before that, when he was in college. But it's Tagovailoa? All right. Says, Jay, you got to watch Y'all funny. Y'all funny. Oh, man. All right. French is wrong. Wow. All right. I mean, I'll do the research. Don't worry. As this is a quick throw here back to Waddle, left side. And that's another 1st down. Are you going to put any pressure on this man? It's now another 1st down, 8 yards on the catch. Every time Waddle's just ready and open for the ball. Just get it to me. Nobody's over there. Nobody's over there. White was having issues. Now you got Bishop over there. He can't get to him. I don't get it. 1st and 10. Now at the Bills side. At the 31. As Tua takes a snap. They go back to the run here. Left side. Pick up a 4. 2nd and 6. Yeah, I'm going to just say Tua. I'm just say Tua. That way, The Flying Hawaiian. Yeah, we'll just do that. What they doing, Jay? Listen, I am appalled right now. Appalled. Tongue o Vailoa. So it is tongue. All right. We're just going to say Tua tonight until I verify. 2nd and 6, 5 seconds on the play clock. Play action. Little reverse to the right side. Gets a nice block. Wow. As this will be a pick of at least 9 for Washington. Let's see where they spot the ball. I think it may be a first down. As it is, I think, enough. So they'll have it at the 21, 1st and 10. We're down to 3 minutes and 30 seconds here. This is getting crazy, y'all. This is getting a little crazy. Dragging the clock. Dragging it for sure. Per Google. All right, like I said, I'm gonna Google it in a moment. I'm gonna Google it in a moment. We'd rather zone off Hill and Waddle than play press man. Sad coaching on display here. Listen, I knew when they played the zone in at the goal line and Waddle caught that touchdown earlier, I was like, I just had to throw my hands up. So here we go, 1st and 10. As the Bills showing a 4-man rush. Pressure. Quick throw is picked off. It is picked off, ladies and gentlemen. And there it is. Benford. Wow. There it is. Just when it all seemed like they had it together, Tua misread the defense. I don't think he's seen Benford there as the spy, and he makes a play on the ball, intercepts it, and the Bills will have it with 3 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Timeout, commercial break. Wow. Let's go. Let's go. Quick shout out to Joshua Fletcher for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Well, now, still not over, though. Still not over. You got some timeouts. You got the 2-minute warning. You got 3 minutes on the clock. It's still not over. Still not over. All right. Tongan Viani. Y'all are crazy. And the Dolphins quarterback throws the interception. It's like, just don't say Tungavaloa. Just say the Dolphins quarterback. Shout out to Kyler Gray for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate you. Welcome to the channel. We have a good time over here, man. We have a good time. We stream, obviously, sports, Monday night, Thursday night, and, of course, Sunday football day. So make sure that you guys do subscribe if you did not. Also, make sure that you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate the love and support as we keep it going. We are currently 20 subscribers away from hitting that 73,700. So if you have not, make sure you join up. Make sure you subscribe. We are currently 20 away from hitting 73,700. So make sure you guys subscribe and lock it in. Good times, good vibes. Make sure you subscribe. Look at that. As Jeff says, thank you to a tongue. Thank you. My parents, thank you. And if my grandparents were here, they would thank you as well. Shout out to you, Jeff. Oh, man. What is that? Tua tortellini? This is crazy. Oh, okay. You guys are going wild in the chat. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. All right. Quick little timeout commercial break. Score is 28-21. Yo, I got to stay focused. The game ain't over, right? The Dolphins have 2 timeouts, the 2-minute warning. Bills need to move this ball down the field and maybe score again. So here we go. They go with the reverse. Right side, makes a cutback, still going, and picks up a first down. Gets across the 50, 49, but there's a flag. And the refs could not wait to throw that flag. Wait a minute. Kincaid for holding. Back it on up. 1st and 20. Back it on up. 1st and 20. Eric says Bills fumble, Brady bad play call. Listen, we're not doing that. I think we've given Brady a lot of ear tonight, and this is the reality. Shout out to you, Richard Sayer, for liking the stream. I appreciate you. So here we go. 1st and 20. As Allen takes a snap, this is going to be a handoff to Cook, and he'll pick up about 5. 2nd and 15. Dolphins call a timeout. Says the Stripes will impose their will in this game. Tua drops back. You guys are crazy. Tyreek just requested a trade. I mean, I'm looking at his face. You don't look too happy right now. You don't look too happy sitting on that bench right now, unfortunately. Bogus holding call. Unbelievable. It's almost expected, right? It's almost expected. Wait a minute. We got to slow this thing down. We got to slow it down. Y'all going to have to earn this win. So, here we go. Cook plus 3 picks for Hill. Ooh, that's interesting. No. 2nd and 16 as Allen drops back, steps up. On the run, quick throw. This is going to be caught. Plenty of space, still going, still breaking tackles all the way down to the 35. Elijah Moore, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful. 2:30 on the clock. 1st and 10 Bills. 1st and 10 Bills. Big play by Moore. And now you've got some breathing room, right? You got some breathing room now. You get to the other side of Miami side. And so now you can breathe a little bit, right? You stick to the run. Don't do nothing crazy, right? Ball control. Ball security. There you go. Shout out to you, Kimbo. Yeah, Moore was wide open for sure. For sure. It's like, I'm open, Josh. Throw it to me. Quick timeout, commercial break. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. I should be free to take off my tinfoil hat now. I told you didn't need it. Just got to chill out and relax. Listen, I've been like the voice of reason for y'all. I guess that's why they call me Reason. But I've been the voice of reason for y'all for like 3 weeks in a row now. Jay, I'm so worried and concerned. I'm like, just calm down, relax, have some faith. And then Josh Allen had to come and tell y'all to have faith too. So what does that mean? What does that mean? Quick shout out to Jude. I don't want to butcher this, but I think it's Jatilia for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Robertson's Bills win by 14. Okay. I'm not mad about it. Shout out to you, Colin. What up, man? Says, after watching our defense, how can we relax? Well, y'all know my saying. The Bills got to put up 35 to win. Right? And here we go. We'll see if they punch it in. Like I said, I think they're going to try to run the clock. But normally if there was a little bit more time on the clock, the Bills would need to have 35 to win. And that's been the number for 3 seasons now. 3 seasons. So there you go. There you go. So, it says if George Michael comes on and tells us to have faith, I'll believe. you need George Michael to come tell you that. Mary says, yo, Jay, and just like that, the game is ours, and Josh Allen owns the Dolphins again and is 8-0 on a Thursday night, and me and my wifey is celebrating good over here, and the Mafia defense killed it. I think you was right about everything until you got to that last part. Yes, it was a good interception, but they was real sloppy all game. So we going to give them some praise, but we still got to have a conversation about that defense. It's like looking at, your kid's report card. It's like they got like some B pluses and some C's, and then like you got that like that 1D in like math, and you like, all right, you got an A in English, but you got a D in math. We gotta talk about this. we gotta talk about this. Like, you good at reading and writing, but you can't add and multiply. We gotta have that conversation. All right. Down to a minute 56 here in the second quarter. Scores 28-21. 28-21. So there you go. Says, I'm never going to dance again because guilty feel have got no rhythm. Says, Jay, they were sloppy. A lot of things that need to be cleaned up. The corners and safeties got to do better. Granted, we locked them up on passing, but still, they shouldn't have scored like this. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to you, Craig. No problem, yo. Appreciate you. So here we go. 2nd and 7. Little toss left side to Cook. And he'll get tripped up, picks up maybe no gain. It's going to be 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. Minute 44 on the clock and rolling. As Miami has no more timeouts. And Bills are at the 32. Yeah, so like I said, if the Bills won this game, Miami lost because of that roughing the kicker. That was the tide turn. It wasn't the pick. It was the roughing the kicker that will potentially make these Dolphins lose here, as Allen on the run. No gain. I don't like that. It's the end of the game. Why put yourself in a situation to get injured? Hand it off to Cook, Davis, Johnson, either one of them, and just let them run the clock. I don't get it. So 4th and 5, you're at the Miami 30. Allen's still out on the field here. I'm assuming you're going to kick the ball. But they're just going to run this all the way down and then call a timeout. So 27 seconds, they're going to bring out Prater to kick a field goal. And there it is. There it is. Kent, you know what I'm saying? Like that, it just doesn't make sense. We have to we got to address some of these things with Prater, or not Prater, but with Brady for sure. Some of the play calling today, real head scratchers for sure. Some real head scratchers for sure. So there you go. There you go. Lander says, ball game. Well, I would like to see a field goal. That's what I would like to see. So here we go. Bills will be kicking a 48-yard field goal with 27 seconds on the clock on a 4th and 5. Kick is up. It is good. Score is now 31-21, 10-point game. And there it is. Says that shake was terrible by Prater. We need Bass back. Yo, they're so fickle. Stop it. I think it was blocked, actually. I think that was the problem. I think it was blocked. So we're going to give Prater a little bit more respect than that. Because Bass was very inconsistent. So there you go. Tyler says McDaniels fired tonight. Bet. We'll see. Like I said, you don't like to, hear about anybody losing their job, but I just don't see how it can go on like this. You're down 0-3. You lost to a divisional rival. I'm just not sure. Just not sure. Saints are next, and you guys already know we're going to beat Carolina. Listen, people just got to stay healthy. That's the reality of it. This is where, the health comes into play. And if you go look across the league, there are a lot of injuries, a lot of, people out coming into week 3. And so that changes the narrative as far as, expectations and, predictions and things like that. There's a lot of players out that have significance on almost, every team. So now we're starting to, really see the injuries pile up and different people having to step up and things like that. And, that's the most important thing is staying healthy. As Brandon says, Steelers ain't going nowhere. I don't think they put homeboy on the hot seat against one of the best teams in the league. He's on the hot seat. He's on the hot seat for sure. So, Tagovailoa, quick throw. Left side. This is going to be caught. Plenty of space. Runs out of bounds. That's going to be 13 yards for Connor. They'll get to the Miami 48. 16 seconds on the clock. I mean, if you could get this ball in and kick an onside and get the ball back, I mean, what's the odds of that happening? Anybody know? What would be the odds of that happening? Shout out to you, Jeff. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 48. Tagovailoa almost throws another pick. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, 11 seconds on the clock. Tagovailoa. Let me know if that was right or if I was close to it. If I was close to it. 30 PPG for the third game, 3-0. Like I said, Bills put up 35. Big dubs. Big dubs. They got up 31, right? 10-point lead, 11 seconds. So here we go. Quick throw. Right side. This is going to be caught. Tries to find some space. Goes down. Clock rolls. And that is ball game. 31-21. Bills Mafia takes it. And there it is. There it is. Bills should trade for Tyreek. No. We don't need any more divas on the team. We already had a diva on the team. We don't need that anymore. Tuna sub. Sushi on deck. Sushi on J. What y'all want? Y'all want the dragon roll, the California roll, the sashimi, some spicy salmon, spicy crab. Which one y'all wanted? Robert says, I called it. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Bills Mafia. Spicy tuna. Spicy tuna on deck. So there you go. Great game. like I said, there's a lot to talk about, a lot to get into when about this defense. I didn't like a lot of the stuff that I seen, to be honest. It's just the reality of it. As my screen's all like messed up here. Let me fix this. Let me fix this so we can get into our post game discussions. Post game discussions. All right. Jay, get back on camera. There we go. All right. I didn't like a lot of the stuff that I've seen in this game, even though the Bills won. Primarily because I really think there's an issue within the passing game. I'm not talking from a point of, Josh Allen having issues with throwing the ball. I think it's more as far as the play calling and the design of the plays as far as what Brady's putting together. If you take Josh Allen out of the realm that he's been in and you don't kind of bring him back into that fold, when you need a significant play down the field, it's not going to be there because he doesn't have anybody that he can really trust because Brady's not drawing up those kind of plays. It's all short plays, screens, slants, running, quarterback draw. That's what they've been sticking to. And so, for the most part, yeah, it's been working. But what kind of game plan comes into play when you need that, significant long ball play? That's going to be the question that we have for Brady as the weeks go by in this season. Also, defense was very sloppy. From special teams, allowing Miami to get in position at the 35, 40, having good returns after almost every kick or punt. That was a big problem. Getting into the defense, allowing Achane to be everywhere on the field, picking up big first downs, Waddle creating great separation. These are big problems that's going to have to be adjusted when it comes to this defense. And, how they deal with certain situations against teams like Kansas City, teams that have very good elite wide receivers that will matter the most, especially when it comes to the playoffs. So I think that those are, things that are going to have to be addressed and that are really important when it comes to these weeks going by. But yes, we're going to give the Bills a round of applause for winning. Right? But we're going to give them a round of applause for winning. But this is a very strange one as well because we know how divisional rival games go. It can go any way. Ironically, Vegas had this game at 10.5. Well, the Bills won by 10. Over under was 50.5. Well, you got 52 points. So it's just funny how certain things work out because I personally did not expect, the Dolphins to put up that many points. But I will say this. A good friend of mine said that, McDaniel would try to pull out all the stops. This was a game that was very significant. And he was right. We've seen a lot of different things and a lot of different packages that we probably didn't see out of Tua and this offense, especially going on the run. We know that Tua doesn't like to run because he doesn't want to get hit. We did see him be a little bit more mobile, have a little bit more confidence as far as moving that ball and, getting out of trouble and not staying in the pocket, which, if you can keep him in the pocket, then you can put some hands on him and maybe get some sacks or force him to throw a pick, which we've seen towards the end of the game. But I will say this, he avoided the sack. No one was able to put a hand on him until that ball was out of his hands. And so I think that was a very big problem. No one was able to touch him. Now you are missing Milano, you are missing Ed Oliver. Those two do contribute to making those kind of plays. But it does bring to mind as far as the kind of situations that's going to need to happen moving forward with the defense, especially when people are injured. So there you go. 31-21 just score. It was a good game. A lot of sloppy ball. Hopefully things will get cleaned up. But there you go. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Shout out to the family, all the listeners, all the watchers. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you guys subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Be on the lookout for new content. And otherwise, I'll see you guys on Sunday. Sundays are football days. So make sure you lock it in. You guys have a great night. Peace out.